We are alive.
Yes, we're live.
Fantastic. Welcome back to Agoth Doomhand and the Skulls of Power for this special flashback edition while everyone else is busy this week.
Special flashback edition. Let's go, baby.
Yes. So we have, I'm Chris and we have Spencer. I always point up because that's where you are on our call on my computer. And I'm still going to be DMing tonight, but for tonight, who are you going to be playing?
Dungeon Doomhand. I mean,
Who's
Mr. Doomhand himself, Agoth Doomhand. He is the main evil. I wouldn't
He's
say
the main
he's evil. Listen,
antagonist of
this
the...
guy. This is him. The logo, the shirt. He is the antagonist. He is
You in dwarf form.
Yeah, me in dwarf form. He is trying to take in the story of Agoth Doomhand. He's trying to take over the world. But when I say take over the world, I mean he's trying to destroy all the followers of the gods because in his sick mindset, the gods derive their power from belief. So if he kills all of the believers, then all the gods die.
Yep.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's
theoretically.
Theoretically. I mean, we've had some proof.
Yeah. So for this flashback, we're gonna do our recap in a combined way. I'll get us started. I'll have you give some background information about where Doomhand is coming in, and then I'll finish off the recap of prior in a moment. And then we'll get rolling.
Okay.
All right, so our story in Agoth Doomhand and the Skulls of Power, the current party is traveling through a place called the Wandering Mountains, or the Wandermonster, whatever we gave the name for. And they arrive at this spa that's on the one section in the Wandering Mountains that does not move.
Right.
They fought some demons along the way. They met up with some of Kali Leafort, Spencer's other character in the main group.
That's right.
Their minions, I guess you would say. And they just entered this spa and are about to explore it. So it's a perfect time to go 100 years ago. 100 years in the past.
Perfect time.
So from that moment, where is Agoth Doomhand right now?
100 years ago.
This will be shortly after the Mind Flayer invasion of
Striad.
Same time period, same number of weeks from when that time heist happened, because the time heist went back 100 years.
Well, that's the good
So
question.
this is a few weeks after, or however many days it's been after that moment. Where would Doomhand have been?
So Striad was in the Upper Dark. Yes. So there was a invasion, and where would he have been? I guess but he wasn't close by. He wasn't in Striad.
Right.
So he would have been.
You get to make up where.
Oh, wow.
Where is
lore on the live
on the spot?
Yeah.
Where is Doomhand and what is he doing? Doomhand. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Right. Okay. So Doomhand is on the search for these elements or skulls which have fallen down from the sky. So Striad, there would have been a big the fall of Striad. I don't know if the fall of Striad would have the story of it would have resonated to the upper areas, but I think Doomhand would probably be near or around Trigard, I would say, because you got to think he is searching for these elements that the skulls, and he's trying to figure out how to control them. Like, he knows that they exist because that's the whole story of it, but he also is trying to figure out how to use it or control it to bring it to his will to figure out if
Mhm.
are these things controllable.
Right.
And I think what better place to learn that knowledge than the most technologically advanced and historically, I guess they have a lot of history in
Right.
Trigard.
Alrighty. So Doomhand is in a library in Trigard, and he would be aware of the mountains nearby. They aren't the same mountains that we have seen in our past episodes of the main campaign. These mountains seem a little bit more fixed. There's something unusual about them. People get lost occasionally, but it's not the same kind of stories that you hear today or in the modern time, in current time.
Okay.
You do know there is a small settlement out through the mountains on the edge of the desert. It's more of an oasis, a waypoint, a trading post, of people traveling from Trigar out towards the desert. And not many shipping routes go through there, but some do.
Okay.
Like a couple, 3 or 4 a year, major shipping lines will come through that area. So you know it exists. Um, but while you're flipping through a book about, let's see, lore on the spot for me,
Yeah, oh
you
yeah.
are flipping through a book about Ball's connection and relationship with
Okay.
Bane. So that's what you're learning about right now.
I would say he's probably yeah. Okay. So
Like
he's
he probably knows a lot, but it's so like there's
yeah.
more information of like what people have written about it. He's searching for all knowledge.
Right.
Just flipping through is like I know all this shit already. What else is new? When you hear something in your mind, you hear a voice. Oh, this is the voice you hear. Come here. Oh, you hear this voice. You hear a voice in your head from someone that you met in a shop a couple days ago, just a random passing. It was a rather pale. He presented himself as a wizard,
Okay.
um, but he seemed friendly, and when you did chat over a few things, seemed very cordial and sympathetic to any of your causes. So in your head, you hear a voice. Hello, Agoth Doomhand. I am Evil Beaumont from Dison. We met 2 days ago. I have a proposal for you involving. I have 4 more words. Which button? Okay, push that button.
Push it.
Okay. That's not in the sending. Can you want to say night, Spencer?
Good.
You have a braid? Oh, look how cute that is. Okay, we're not gonna touch the buttons here. Okay, no more buttons on the keyboard. You want to give me
That's
one
hilarious.
more? One more. Wait. Okay. Okay. All done. All done. That was your K. Okay, all done. I love you. I love you. Here's mama. Ah, hold on. Random stuff open on my computer. Back to the sending.
Right. So he's in a library.
Yep, flipping through his
Agoth is
book.
flipping through the books of
Yep.
Ball, and he hears a voice.
Here's a voice.
and it says, "This is
Hello,
Evil. Yeah, we've met.
Agoth Doomhand.
I have a
I am.
proposal."
Yep, I have a proposal regarding. I think I have four more words for what the proposal's about.
Regarding Ball
Oh,
and Bane, the skulls, the
yeah,
search for the skulls.
involving regarding
I got my pen ready. I'm ready to write
yeah,
this down. This is huge. This is going to change everything.
regarding
The Search for Delicious by so and so back in the day.
your. Oh, the other thing is he loves to throw in random extra words, so you might get another sending here. Your unspoken your unspoken
Knowledge, beauty,
search
search. Your unspoken
loves
search.
loves, and then it cuts off. You can
Loves.
respond to him.
Um, loves. Your unspoken search loves. And he's gonna put his book down and say, "What is this? Who is this? Evil. I remember you, the clown-looking fella in the merchant's shop.
What's the name of the merchant, Spencer?
The name of the merchant is Andrique uh, Andrique Sale. Sail. Andrique Sale.
Okay. I remember you from the clown-looking fellow in the Dreek sale.
And he's going to say, my unspoken search. How do you know of my? I know what my unspoken search is, but loves. Who are you? What's this proposal?
You'll hear another message into your head. Apologies, I got cut off. I'm a wizard from Dison, and I need help taking down a creature of power. I offer what you seek.
Doomhand is intrigued. He's going to say, "Well, where are you? Because it's going to take me a while to get to you, but I understand that the town of Trigard is building a new apparatus, a traveling apparatus that allows people to travel to places quite quickly. Are you in? Where are you, my friend? Maybe we can have this conversation in person."
I'm in Dison. Where are you? I can pick you up.
Um,
Just bring lots of, and then it cuts off.
okay. He's going to yell right before it cuts off. He's going to yell, uh, "I'll be standing at the tower at the top of the. Meet me at the top of Ball's the House of Ball." This is what he's going to say.
The top of the House of Ball.
Yeah, at the top of the
Okay.
cathedral
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Ball.
yeah. Are you going to give him a time?
He's going to say, "Meet me at 1."
Okay,
I got a natty 1. That's
nice. At one. Okay. And you're not going to hear any other message back.
okay.
You as a wizard would know sending, so you could send a message to him if you wanted to.
I could send him a message.
You can send him a message, yeah. If you want to keep continuing the conversation.
I'm gonna send him a
You
message.
said in person,
I'm gonna send
but
him. I'm gonna send him a message that says, "And you also bring as much." And you
oh,
also, yeah,
sorry.
and you also bring what you need uh, to go on this quest.
Oh, apologies. I got cut off again.
Cut off.
Um, please bring uh wine and cheese. Uh, local Trigard wine and cheese. I will see you at the top of the tower shortly.
Okay. Um, he's gonna go. Doomhand is going to go to um, Trigard Cheese Shop, and he's gonna pick up.
You can pick
Um,
up some delicious, any kind of cheese you want.
he's gonna pick up Brie de Melun, which is
Okay.
brie cheese with melon in it, and he's gonna also pick up uh, farmer cheese, which
Okay.
um, has livestock cut up in it. It's not really, but Doomhand doesn't know. He just knows that there's a wide range of people. Some people are gonna like melon. Some people
Yep.
are gonna like brie. Some people are gonna like livestock uncooked. And then and then wine, random generator D&D. I wonder if they have that. Do they have that? Uh, they have to. Oh, fantasy wine names. He's going to go there and he's going to pick up. Chris, roll me a d20 twice.
Hold on. I need to get my dice.
Ooh, unprepared. I'm going to roll 1 and you can add. Ooh, okay. 1d20. Wow, another 1. Jeez.
Two ones.
I rolled 1 1 and you get to roll 2d20 and add it onto it. You know what the 1 1 was?
What?
Blood wine.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
14 and a 17.
Okay, so that's 30. Let me do my math real quick. 17 will bring it to an 18 and a what?
14.
Um, wow, Demon's Piss. Okay, so great.
Okay. Wow.
So he's gonna bring some. He's okay. This guy wants some wine. He's going to grab all his trinkets and gadgets. He's going to get his most elaborate items that he can find because he doesn't know about this wizard because he knows wizards are powerful. He is a level 20 wizard, and he's getting ready. And he's going to grab some wine at the local store, blood wine and demon piss. And he's going to grab brie de melon and farmer cheese.
Okay.
And he's going to run up to the top. He's going to wait. I don't know how many hours there are to wait, but
Okay. Well, you're waiting there till you take your time to get the cheese, the wine. Takes you a little time to find the right path up to the top of the cathedral. And you wait till about 1 o'clock, and then you're still waiting for how long would Agoth Doomhand wait there after
he
the 1 o'clock?
he doesn't. He with his background story of being alive forever. He'll wait.
Oh, okay. So after about half an hour or so, a little bit in front of you, you see what looks like the light in the air starts to warp and twist. And then from that space, a flash of light and some color. And
Okay.
then standing in front of you is Evil Titan Tamer
Wow. Okay.
in all his glory. Are you on tabletop?
Yes, I am.
Okay. It's not popping up for me.
Okay. Um, let
But
me load it up.
he's standing there and he adjust to just appearing from teleportation, you would be aware of what it looked like. Oh, hello. Hold on, I gotta get my French accent in. I lost it. Um, well, my name, welcome. My name is Evil Tatin Temar. It is very nice to meet you. And he does a little bow, not full bow, just a little like tilt of the head.
Okay.
Thank you for coming. Shall we go somewhere a little more comfortable to talk?
Yes. Welcome. He said he said welcome.
Yeah.
And Doomhand's gonna say, well, actually, he's just gonna overlook it. This guy's weird. He's gonna think to himself, yes, yes, evil Titan Tamer. We should go somewhere to talk more quiet and quaint. I don't necessarily want people knowing my my reasoning for being here. So
Fair enough, fair enough. But the place I had in mind is back home for me, in Disson. I can get us there. I know you have the prowess to do as well, but don't know the location. Um, I understand any hesitation with traveling with me, someone you just met, via teleportation. You never know where you're going. But allow me to offer something to you to show my sincerity. And he will reach in his bag and he'll look in there and pull out. How do I want to phrase this? He's going to pull out an object that Doomhand doesn't know about yet.
Hmm.
It looks like it's made in two parts. One's long and skinny,
okay.
and the other is almost like a handle.
Oh, okay.
I think you know. I think Spencer knows what I'm referring to.
Yes.
Well, this is a little offering from me, and he'll offer to hand it over to you
Oh
with just
wow.
two little fingers. This, how should I say, um, will allow you to fulfill your deepest desire within what you seek. It is how, if my studies are correct, it is how one would become one with your quarry.
Okay, he's gonna look at it, and he's going to.
And you feel the handle,
Can I give
and
it a
in a
yeah?
language that you understand, you are going to like brush your thumb across it, and it almost reveals itself as you wipe your thumb, and it's an infernal. You're going to read um, partial amnesia.
Okay. And for those of you who are joining just now, partial amnesia is total recall, but the opposite. Okay.
Yep.
So it's going to be something that I shove up my nose.
Well,
Can't wait for that. But we don't know how to use it yet. I know how to use
no,
it, but we don't know how to
you,
use it.
you've
He says
you've
partial amnesia.
you've heard of rumors or
He
subtle phrasing or descriptions of it in stuff that you've read, but never of that name. Never a detailed description of the item.
he's going to read it and he's going to say, "Do you know what this says, Evil?"
Oh, it says something on it? I did not see it. Oh, let me see.
He's going to grab it
Oh,
back and he's going to say, "It
okay.
says partial amnesia, my friend."
Oh, interesting. Well, I did not see that on there,
Hmm.
but this was discovered in some of my. Well, let's have this conversation, like you said, somewhere a little more private.
Okay.
And if you will, and he'll offer his hand out for you to just like take a hold of his hand.
He's gonna like. I would imagine that that Evil wants him to
Yeah, it's
grab.
just like very delicately.
Doomhand's
And
gonna grab his hand like a man,
as
like a.
soon as you touch his hand, start to grab, you feel your body. It almost feels like it gets light and starts to float through the air, and you grip even harder. And you start to warp and twist into his body, and you feel this very unsettling sensation in your stomach. You've done it, you've teleported before, but it's always different being teleported by someone else. The feel, the magic is just a little bit different. And you come to, and you are a little unsteady on your feet as soon as you land.
When during that teleportation
Yeah,
process, is there anything that we can observe? Is there anything sort of like?
what you see.
Does it happen in an instant, or is there a couple seconds? Is it like
So
because as you said, it's a little bit different when
it
you
think of this as like a
like.
wormhole. So
Okay,
you
so it
lift up and like get pulled
gets
into
stretched in.
evil.
Got it. Okay.
And
I'm
actually, the best way I can describe it is imagine Sliders, the TV show.
yeah. Okay.
Sliders, the TV show, is is evil's teleportation.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Sliders. Okay.
Hmm.
Got it.
And you
Passive
land
perception. Sliders. Got it.
Sliders. Perfect. And as you land into this room, you take an extra step to catch yourself, and you look over and you see evil casting some magic onto away from where you are. Roll me perception for Agoth Doomhand. His first
Um.
roll.
Yeah, I got Doomhand. Come on, baby. All right. Perception is a plus. This is a good one. Wow. I'm not gonna lie here. This is the third natural one I've gotten this evening, but that's a 5. But still, like
Okay. Yeah. So you look over and you see that he's casting some magic, but then as you look around the room, you get a little bit distracted um, by the walls. You're in a small stone room with a couple little putting my hands right in front of the camera, a couple little torch lanterns hung up on four points in the room. And as
Okay.
you look around, you take a little step and stumble a bit, and you look back and it just looks like a flat stone floor, and you see Evil standing there, rolling up his sleeves, adjusting himself. Well, right this way, Mr. Doomhand. Um, and he'll motion towards the wall, and a door slowly appears. He'll turn the knob and open the door, and beyond that door is a beautifully maintained Victorian style sitting room.
Nice.
Like
I have.
large, oversized, poofy chairs, too much crap on the wall of pictures and artwork and all the other everything else you can see. There's a couple built-in display cases.
Tabletop is up, and you can log on, and you just
Okay,
I just drawed a circle. I just drawed. Look how excited I am.
drew.
Look how excited I am. I talk like my daughter drawed, but actually she probably knows better than I do. Um,
Let me
okay,
see
so
if it comes up now.
I'm gonna draw a big square, big
Yeah.
white square, because I can't figure out how to change the.
Oh, there you are.
There he is.
I'll see if I get the password right.
What'd you
Nope.
say was in the? What'd you say was in the room?
It's a Victorian style sitting room. So a couple chairs,
Nice.
some small side tables, coffee
Okay.
tables, some display cases uh, with plates that are ornately painted, and some other what looks like trophies or statuettes. Oh, okay, I'm in here now.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
That's all I got. Okay.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Oh, so this is the first room we came in?
Yeah, that's the square room with the I guess the blue things or whatever you're describing. Okay, so
Okay,
he's got
okay.
there's some so it's like a is it like
Yep.
is it like a creepy are we like in a mansion? Is that what
No,
you said?
it looks like a mansion, and you step.
This is Crosby. Crosby failed a deck save, causing him to get smashed by a giant alchemist in the Shadowhide realm. Don't be a Crosby. Roll high and subscribe.
Into this space, and there's a number of windows on the wall. Some
Okay.
tall, about the ceilings are about 20 feet in this room,
Okay.
and you see a number of windows, large windows with nice like archways at the top, multi-paned. And as
Well, I
you
mean,
walk around,
Doomhand's going to say to you, "Where have you brought me, my friend?"
well, come over here, and he'll walk you towards a window.
Okay.
We are in the town of Disson, and you look out the window. You're in about a 2-story building. Looks kind of like a little farmhouse. And you overlook from this window, you see a couple small houses, some mountains in the distance. Uh, excuse me.
No, he coughs too.
He
Right?
coughs. Yeah, he coughs. Trigard is over, and he'll turn and point out the window over in that direction. About
Oh.
4 days travel by animal. But I don't like getting myself dirty with that.
By animal. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my wife's, well, my daughter, her fiance lives just over there, and he'll point off in a slightly different direction. In the Lavinier vineyards, they make the most spectacular wine. Oh, I forgot to ask, did you bring any wine and cheese? I'd like to have some snacks fresh from Trigard. We don't have
He-
much of that out here.
He says, "Of course, you told me to bring you some food, and let me go ahead and pull out my cheese and wine set." He looks over at. Do you have a charcuterie board of sort or a plate I can put this on?
You see him wave his hand in the air, and a door opens, and a tray starts floating into the room. And on the tray is a couple of glasses, a little cutting board with the appropriate silverware, the serving plates, a couple plates, and the tray slowly goes and gets placed down onto the coffee table.
Would Doomhand be able to perform some sort of like not? It wouldn't be like good. Like he would see that there's a lot of magic going on here.
Yeah. Yes.
So
yes.
he would be a little bit
Well, you would recognize a lot of this magic.
right.
You would recognize the tray floating as an unseen servant.
Okay.
There's a lot of magic, but it is all known magic.
Okay. So Doomhand is going to use just to set just to show that he
not
has
be outshined.
Yeah, he's gonna and the cheeses are gonna go down. He's gonna say, "I've brought for you, Evil. I've brought for you the fresh Brie de Melon from the local cheese shop, which is a juicy cheese that has melon in it." And he's gonna.
I am quite aware of the Brie de Melon.
And
it is one of my favorites.
He's gonna say,
a hard word in common.
If you like that, you may like this. He's gonna say, if you don't like that, you may like this. This is a little acquired taste. He flicks his fingers, and he begins to pull out the farmer cheese, which has uncooked meats in it. Then lands on the.
He'll pull away a little bit. I understand you are unaware of who you are meeting, so I will stick with that. Are you going to be eating whatever it is that is?
The farmer?
Yeah, the farmer.
He's going to say, that's an acquired taste.
Oh, if you don't mind. And he'll wave his fingers, and the cheese will start floating off out of the room.
Okay. And he's going to say, and for the wine, he's going to be like, that's weird. Threw away my cheese. But he's gonna be like, I brought for you uh, top wines from the local market. These are the best ones that they had on sale. One of them was a little bit pricier than the other, but I have for you this one called Blood Wine and another acquired taste, Demon Piss.
And as you say the two names, he is going to freeze and look even paler than he's looked before. He'll open his mouth and pause, look down at the wines. I have told you that I am aware of your focus. I'm just curious how you are aware, and he'll look back up at you, how you are aware of mine.
uh,
Because those out of fourth one,
yeah.
those two wines are the two beats of his backstory that I wrote into there. And you just happen to pick those two perfect ones that are just like, I know everything about you, kind of a feel.
That's hilarious. Perhaps he's going to open up the Demon's Piss, and he's going to pour two glasses, or I guess the bottles afloat.
Mhm.
Perhaps this meeting is more of a fate than it is a will of some kind. But please indulge me into your...
Well, it is curious that you have opened that wine first, for that was going to be my offer to you for your assistance. Not the wine, the reference in the wine. For let us, and he'll put up his hands, pick up the glass, and you'll see the other one float towards you. Well, let us learn a little something about each other and let what we know about each other be spoken and not presumed. And he'll offer a cheers, a toast.
Cheers.
He'll take a little sip of it, shudder, and place it back down. Oh, it really is demon's piss.
Doomhand is going to say, I am looking for are you familiar with the story of the Skull of Power? Are you familiar with the myths, the mythology, and what the Skulls of Power are?
I am aware of some of their, how you say, power. That's not the right word, but that's what I'll stay with. But it's more has come up within my research, and that is where I found the partial amnesia is supposedly. May I see the word? Because during all of my examinations, it had nothing written on it.
Sure.
He'll look down.
Look it over.
Oh, wow. And you'll see the Inferno. I do not know that language, and now I am happy I am no longer touching it. Because I'll just leave it there. But I am aware of some of the story. I have heard a name and a rumor of you. Are you the one they call the Repeater?
Have many names. Let me ask you something. Do you believe in God, Evil?
He'll a slight chuckle and a laugh. The gods are nothing more than beings with power. They are no different than you or I.
Okay. Well, so you do believe that they could bleed?
Oh, I am quite aware of the fluids that they can release.
Excellent.
But and maybe to help show you that why I have brought you here is, and I'll look out the mountains, out the window once more. It's the mountains out there. You want a god to bleed? Maybe not a god, but almost a god. Those mountains, they're not just mountains. I believe that they are titans, and they are alive. I wish to use one of those mountains to gain more power. And he'll hold up the demon's piss. Power and influence over someone from here. And I will offer you their army, their undying army, for your aid
Well,
in defeating this titan, this almost a god.
I have nothing to lose. As you know, my backstory, being the repeater.
And that's why I knew I had to find you. I met you in hold on, in Adrixale the other day, and I
Yeah.
had a thought. You seemed familiar, for I am quite old myself, and since we are being fully open and honest, he'll put down the glass of the demon's piss, give a little shiver. That is never great. And he'll open up the bottle of the blood wine, and he'll hold this up for me, and he'll start to pour it and almost catch the liquid in the air. Think of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
The waterbender just holding the blood wine in the air
It's like
and puts the bottle back
decanter.
down.
It's like a decanter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my studies are in the medical fields, and my wife, not long ago, contracted a condition. It
What
might have
condition?
come from some of my research with a scientist in the Automesian forest. But she is. Are you aware of lycanthropy?
Yes.
Well, she has contracted a rare case of it. And during my studies to rid her of this terrible affliction, I came across a being who offered me a solution. That solution, I didn't read all the fine print, if you get what I'm saying, but this being, and around this time you see him staring at something on the wall. Roll me a religion check. Actually, no, Arcana. Because it's not religious. Well, religion or Arcana, your choice.
Okay. 19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
It looks odd to you, but the symbology, making them words now, symbology of this artwork reminds you of Orcus, a demon lord.
Okay.
And that fine print, and he'll smile, and you see two long fangs start to descend from his upper teeth. Left me with a hunger. But power. Power more than I could have ever hoped for. And he'll like pause, staring at you. I'm a vampire. I drink blood.
Yes, I got that. He's gonna say
Okay,
I got
so,
that.
I'm like what you did offering the cheese. You don't know which company you are in. I am not familiar with how versed you are in such things. Again, myself, before that offer was made, I had no knowledge of it. And he pauses. Well, did I? Was that taken from me?
He's gonna
That's
say
neither here nor there.
Doomhand's gonna say I study all the things to bring people back. I've studied all the things uh, to turn the transformation of a being into something else is something that really I focus on right now. He says, obviously, you need strengths in arms. Turning and controlling these followers is something I must do, and your skill set, your affliction, but also your what would he say? He would say your specific not goal, your vampirehood,
Yeah.
your your issue, but also not an issue, is now something I am very focused on. This is very intriguing, very interesting. I've studied a lot of mushrooms. I've studied a lot of plant life. How do you control one? Yes, you can turn others into vampires, but can you
Yeah.
control them?
Well, the ones underneath me, let's just say they have a innate desire to do as I wish.
Hmm. Let's work together. Let's go kill
Uh,
these. Let me learn
well,
from you. Let me learn from you and how you do your dark magic and your beings. Just remember that if you cross me, I will repeat.
I do not intend to cross you, for what I get out of this is far greater than anything you can destroy.
Okay.
Well, and he'll motion his hand into like he's holding a wine glass, just like holding the stem of the
Mhm.
glass, and the wine that's floating in the air forms right above his hand and as if it's sitting in an invisible wine glass. And he'll slowly take a sip and drink the whole thing.
That's awesome.
Well, if you are available, follow me. It looks like I might have a few trinkets for my days that could aid us. And he'll motion you to a door at the end of the hall, the same one that the tray floated through.
Okay.
And he'll pick up the demon's piss again, start walking, drinking that as he's walking. Um, hey, you somehow the dice tell the tale.
Yeah.
Doomhand knows his shit. So as you're starting to walk down this hall, it's like you're walking down someone's house who has sports memorabilia everywhere. Like display cases with backlit
Okay.
lights, and you see these beautiful ornate figurines and items and shapes like swords and weapons, armors beautifully displayed in a case. A few of them, as you walk into this next room, looks like there's an armored skeletal horse
So we're in this
with
like
a creature.
this like elaborate like armory sort of
Yeah,
thing.
it's sort of like an armory that's built into
Right.
the uh, the hallways and the room, but
Mhm.
in more of a beautiful display instead of a just lined up.
Like a museum hallway.
Yeah,
It's like a
yes,
dark dungeony museum
yeah.
hallway. Okay.
You feel like a little bit of mist or fog around your boots as you walk through. Um, and he walks in
Is it
and
dark? Is it like
process.
super dark?
Well, as you start to walk in, it is, except for the backlighting in the display cases. But as Titan Tamer walks, or sorry, he's not there yet. This is how he becomes that. As Evil walks into the next room, he claps his hands, and a light glow fills the room.
Nice.
There's still darkness up near the ceiling, but the bottom 10, 15 feet, there's like a nice ambiance. Well, the first thing that I think, and he'll turn and look at you, hopefully it is one of those that resizes. And he'll pull off a tall, long robe. This, and he'll hold it up. It's a little big, but I think it will fit. This is an heirloom, well, an heirloom of a family who is no longer with us. Let me just say that. They lived in a town. Well, there was a wizard who lived in a town about a day's travel south of Trigod. His name was Herbert. This is all extra
Mm-hmm.
world building. Herbert von Stossel. And he lived in the town of Guarshoal.
Guar Shoal. Okay.
Yes, and let's just say that he got rather old and was not on the top of his game. So I relieved him of this beautiful robe that if my studies are correct, is a robe of Archmagi. Should be quite powerful. I am unaware if you have one of these in your collection.
The town of Garshol, all I know about that place is that they do a lot of trading with the sea pixies of
Odd.
Unlagan. But this one, because
Ah,
of that, this must be something of value.
oh, it is of quite value. I have a similar one myself, and he'll pull open his jacket, and you see this beautiful multicolored um, wrap that goes around him.
Okay.
It has similar properties, but yours, or this one, it doesn't go with my style. And, well, I might as well let you know all of the information I have about this Titan. And as he starts
Yes.
walking around, he just throws the robe to you. Well, this Titan is a stone mountain Titan, and a dear friend of mine who we will meet once we get there. His name is Mario. Uh, he's done a little more research, and his peoples from the Vardar fortress have extracted, if that's the right word, some materials from these titans, and he's shared with me some information about them. There's a lot of heat and fire in there. Well, Mario's a fire giant, so it makes sense for him.
Of
But
course
this
it
might
does.
help us, and he'll pull out a ring and hand you a ring of fire resistance. I
Can I
had these ordered specially made in the Vordor Fortress. Mario is an assistant fire chief, but he is up and coming, and I have high hopes for his future.
Assistant fire chief. Okay.
And those following along with the main campaign knows that he is the current fire chief of the Vordor
It's true.
Fortress.
It's true. Scary
Um,
as scary AF. We
Yep.
ran away from him.
And and let I understand how sensitive we as wizards are about our spell books, but I was curious if you let me make no assumptions. I would like to make sure that you have appropriate spells that can aid us. I assume that you have everything known to man and non-man, but I just want to be prepared as best we can. And he'll take his spell book, and it's very beautiful and ornate.
Right.
The outer cover looks like the Book of the Damned from Book of the Dead from what's it called? The chainsaw and the shotgun, whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like the face in leather and human skin on the book. He pulls that open. This is my grimoire. It is quite rare, but I do happen to have another one. Actually, no. It was stolen. Oh, apologies. And he'll look over at your spellbook. But it seems that you are not in need of that. Well, if there's anything else that you might need from my collection, so let me know, and I can add that on as the payment for your services.
These are great, fantastic gifts.
One's worthy of someone such as yourself, great repeater.
The true gift will be seeing what is driving this mountain to to become alive.
Well, I am quite excited to find out. I must admit I have not been within one of these titans, but from the descriptions from Mario, sounds like they are alive with blood and organs and innards that we can deform and tear apart. But then again, Mario talks that way about rocks and magma and other things that are unable to be torn apart by these. And he pulls out his nails start to grow a little longer and looks like claws. Well, if there's nothing else that you have that you need, we could take a little rest, or we can get going right away. Whatever. I interrupted your day, and I do not wish to intrude if you have other plans.
I don't. I've been a lot. I have been waiting for, let's say, information. Doomhand is not one for waiting.
Well, let us.
Neither is Spencer
Doomhand
Krause,
is-
but
I am glad that you waited for me on the Cathedral of Ball, but we shall not wait now, for glory is before us. And he'll guide you downstairs and over towards the stables. Yes, the necessary evil of riding one of these beasts, but it gets us there quicker. I really need to invest in a wagon one of these days. It's unfortunate that none of the carpenters around here are skilled enough. And
Perfect.
he'll gather some others. Actually, no, he doesn't need snacks. He'll gather a couple extra bottles of wine. They are Lavigny Reserve.
This is Rena. Rena rolled low during death saves and didn't get healed by his group. Don't be a Rena. Roll high and subscribe.
From the local vineyard. These are for after our celebration. This one is quite fantastic. It is from 4 years ago, and it is delicious, perfectly delicious right now. Well, let us be off. And Evil will actually roll me. Right, we're not gonna roll. We're gonna start to travel down a path through a valley with some trees.
Okay.
I want you to describe this about a day-long journey through the woods on like an unpaved but fairly well-traveled road.
And we're on horse.
We're on horseback.
So like I'm a
And you
dwarf.
see Evil sitting side saddle on it too.
Yeah, with his legs crossed, right? Like his legs crossed, just looking at me.
Yep, just one over.
So the entire time, I am a mountain dwarf. Grew up in the forest, so I'm used to riding,
Mhm.
getting the horse and everything. And every time I look over, Evil is sort of legs crossed, just sort of staring at me. I don't know if he necessarily wants to talk, but it's almost as if he's about to, but not. Really creepy.
Well,
But the journey,
he's inviting conversation if you
right?
want it.
Right. Um,
Like that Uber driver who starts as a little too chatty, and then once you put your earbuds in, and he stops talking.
and how long are we riding for?
It's about a day,
So
about 8 to 10 hours.
okay, so we're riding. There are we go up and down. Well, no, we go. I guess we're descending, right?
We can.
And it's uncomfortable because I feel like descending on a horse is probably more uncomfortable than ascending on a horse. I just imagine that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a horse rider. Um,
If you ride horses and want to let us know in the comments below,
yeah, I just imagine you're just getting it,
like
getting it.
constantly leaning forward, trying to
Yeah.
hold yourself back.
But my mind's on the goal here, and I'm looking at my surroundings, and it's like sort of, it's not like a lush greenery. It's sort of like dying. It's not like the grass looks more like thick straws of hay than it does luscious, well kept grass. And as we go further on into the mountain region, it becomes drier and drier and less lifelike until we get to um, a particular area that I think is this the are we going towards Mario?
So yeah, we are. Evil will well towards a location in the mountains.
So as we travel, and are we always on a path, or
We
sort
are
of
always on a path.
we're
Yeah.
always on a path, and the path has turns on it.
It has some
It
winds
forks.
left and right, but there is a point that you come to that has, let's see, that has a couple other offshoot paths,
Right. Okay.
and then like one little campsite, like on one side. And Evil, as you go past it, Evil looks down at that path and with like a smug look on his face of like, I would never be caught in there. And then about another half a day or so from that path, you start going up the, or you start going up an incline.
Yeah.
Those words.
So
You
we
start
went
going
down
up an
into a
incline.
valley, and we're going up into an incline.
Up onto an incline, And as it's getting towards the evening, the ground starts leveling out, and you see a light glow up ahead of you. And Evil will stop his horse and turn. Well, my friend Mario is up ahead. Do not be scared or any sudden movements. He is quite jumpy. Uh, I let me do the talking. But he is quite friendly after a little bit. And as you start getting a little bit closer and closer, Evil will put his hand up. Ah, Mario, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's great to see you. And you see in front of you a fire giant, a large fire giant with looks like some decent armor on, a massive hammer next to him, and he turns. Evil, it is great to see you.
I like how the bad guys are so like well spoken and nice.
Well, these are two very important bad guys.
Yeah.
Have you brought the pastry? Oh, apologies. I quite forgot it, but I do happen to
How
have,
tall are fire jet?
I think 10, 15 feet.
Okay.
Big. Like 2, 3 times our size. Bigger than
Okay,
us on horses.
So that would do it.
Yeah. I did not have the pastry. Sophie did not bake today. She is feeling under the weather. But I do have a gift from my friend here, and he'll point over towards you, and you see him mage hand out this farmer's cheese. He has a delicacy from Trigod. My friend Agoth over here is come to help me on my task, if you will.
Um,
This looks delicious. Go ahead.
he's gonna say, Mario, how the hell are you? No, he's gonna say, Mario, I hope you enjoy this farmer cheese. It's got livestock cut into it. I figure you would be the one that would most enjoy this.
Oh, how did you know? And he'll grasp it out of the air and eat the whole thing in one bite. It is quite delicious. I wish you had more. But it is getting late. Are you wishing to journey throughout the evening, or do you wish to rest and continue in the morning?
What say you, Evil? This is your.
I always love to get started on after my morning tea.
So
If you would like, he'll hop off his horse. Oh, and you are most welcome to join us for the evening as well, Mario. And he'll begin casting a spell. And this one you don't recognize. You start to see the shape of a door form in space,
okay.
and he reaches down to grab nothing, but his hand pauses on the shape of what like a door handle, a knob would be, and he turns this invisible thing and pulls open. And as the door opens, it looks as almost identical to his home, but more grand and spacious.
Okay.
This is a lovely sanctum that we are able to rest in for the evening. And Mario will come over. Oh, this has the great. It's not as good as Sophie's pastries, but they have the good ones in here too. And he'll like push his way in. You see him run down the hall. You hear a little bit of shouting, but then
Mario
it's quiet.
Mario goes in and in through the. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a tiny door. It's like a 7, 8
Yeah.
foot door, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he ducks down, squeezes in, and then runs down the hall to go eat some pastries. Um, yes, Agoth. You are welcome to use this guest room here, and he'll point to one. And as you open the door to that room, it will remind you of your log cabin home.
Hmm.
Simple, little wood stove, a little simple bed, a little cozy cabin in the woods.
Okay.
It has a window, and as you look out that window, what would Agoth Doomhand see?
In a made up room. Are we
He has
in?
he has made this room specifically for you.
Oh,
What would Agoth want to see out the window?
he would see. He would see the cool. He would see a forest that he remembered his dead wife. A cool breeze and little fireflies in the field.
Okay. You see that out the window, and Evil smiles. That, well, I will see you in the morning. If there's anything you need, just ask Juan Carlos over here, and he motions to nothing in the air. Juan Carlos over here will get you anything you need. I will be resting myself. They will let you know if you need me for any reason. Um, it was a pleasure to meet you and to chat on our journey, and I'm quite grateful that you have agreed to this arrangement. Is there anything Agoth Doomhand would want to do for the
he's
evening?
he's gonna say thank you. Um, he is going to probably just stare out the window at the
Okay,
scene that reminds him of his lost ones, because that's what
okay,
he's essentially um, wanting to look at.
okay. So as you're sitting staring out the window, the fireflies flutter about. You can see some leaves moving in the breeze, and time passes. But you are Agoth Doomhand, the repeater, and time doesn't really mean anything for
No,
you.
he-
So it almost feels like you just sat down to look, to watch, and you hear a knock at the door.
who is it? He goes like this.
Oh,
You know what? He goes like this, and the door opens.
and you see Evil standing there. Ah, oh, wow, that's quite the entrance. Thank you for your assistance. Uh, I just wanted to let you know that the sanctum will be popping out of existence in a few moments. Again, it's beautiful magic, but it only lasts a set period of time each day, or each casting of it. Um, so, if you will, gather anything else that you might need, and I think Mario is already waiting outside for us. Right?
Okay.
And you're able to gather your supplies and head out of the room.
Okay.
And so, 6th level spell? Trying to think. Where is it? Dang it. Where are my spells? Well, I don't know. It's there. Um, so Evil walks out of the door, and you're back on the side of a mountain. You see Mario standing there. He has a pick out, and he's starting to pick at the side of the mountain.
Okay.
He's made like a decent sized hole. And Evil walks out and chuckles. Ah, Mario, I told you to wait for me.
Nice.
And Evil coughs. I'm I am feeling better today, but I can help us get to the entrance far easier. And he walks over next to Mario and casts a magic that you recognize as Move Earth.
Okay.
And this what once was this untouched, well, except for Mario's chipping, side of a mountain, stone, some trees, or some bushes, shrubs, some small trees. Sort of starts to move around a little bit and form this smooth stone walkway with a curved arch at the top. And it's tall, but not too tall for Mario. He has to duck a little to get in. But this passageway opens, and as you peek down the passage, it looks dark, but you can see a light orange glow inside. And Mario will start to walk down the tunnel, and Evil will follow. About 40 feet in, or 30 feet in, the passageway opens up to a large cavern. And Mario turns to Evil and says, or Evil and Agoth. I forgot his voice. Well, we normally just get the magma, and it'll point down. You see a little river of magma flowing down in the large chamber. We normally get the magma, but some of the other the older giants, they talk about a crystal being at the center. That's all I could squeeze out of them since I saw you last. But yeah, they said there's a really large crystal somewhere in here. And he looks up around at this large. The chamber that you've entered is about 100, 150 feet tall. Your best estimate is 500 feet wide, couple hundred or maybe 2,000 feet long. This long, massive open chamber, stalactites and stalagmites everywhere. One singular river winding through the floor of this cavern from a little hole in the, actually no, from a little waterfall of lava into a little pool, and then it continues to flow down and out through a little hole in the wall, or out through darkness because you can't see that far.
Okay.
And Evil will turn to Mario. Well, thank you, dear sir, for your aid and guidance here. I know you have very important work back at the fortress, and I wish you luck and safe travels. Well, thank you, Evil. It's nice knowing you. Hope you make it out of here alive, and you too, Doomhand or Agoth. Isn't no Doomhand yet. You too, Agoth. Seem nice. Seem all right. And thanks for the cheese. It was delicious.
You're welcome.
And he'll wander out through the path. Okay, I'm gonna let you guide the movement. I've never been the exploration. I've never been this far in, so I would rely on your experience in such matters.
I'm going to. So we're walking into a mountain, and right.
We've walked in through like a little tunnel in the side of the mountain,
and it's open.
And now it's a massive chamber. Yeah.
And in front of us is
stone, lava.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to look around and see if there's. Now first you feel it's hot. You feel warm.
It feels warm,
but because
you feel a pulsating from your finger that sort of feels like it's helping you with it.
Okay, so that's the my ring is keeping me cool.
Yes. Yeah.
And as I look around and move forward, I am going to try to say to well, I'm going to just be talking. So where did you say that this he said somewhere in the center of this
all I know about these titans is they have blood that flows like lava.
Hmm.
And that's what my friend Mario here, they come to harness the lava, the blood of the titans, and they use it in crafting their weapons. And he'll hold up his finger and items like these.
Um,
But if it's like any creature that I've examined, the blood always flows to the heart, or from the heart.
ought we follow the river?
Ah, very well. After you, Agoth, Doomhand, and the
Um,
Skulls of Power.
so I guess I'll just start walking towards it. You want to draw the river, or should I?
So here's the waterfall.
Hmm.
There's the waterfall, or the waterfall in the little lake.
Okay.
The river travels winding.
Okay. So I guess I'd slowly start walking. Now, is there my surroundings is just like burnt like ash stone?
Yep, it's very like lava splattered onto stone and sort of solidified around it. So it's a lot
Yeah,
of that lava stone.
like new earth,
But
whatever.
yeah, but if you like kick some of it, you can chip it off because it's very brittle here. And there's a different kind of stone underneath.
Oh.
Like this lava and this path hasn't always been here.
Okay. Um. All right. Well, I guess I mean, Doomhand would just sort of follow
Follow the river?
path. Yeah.
Okay. So you're following this river of lava. You see whatever the stalactite or stalagmite that comes from the bottom, the ground. I always
Mhm.
forget which one. You see a bunch of those nearby, and the lava river almost curves around them. You walk for a good bit, and the sounds that you hear, like some popping of like things burning or falling into the lava, like a intense sizzle sound. And you do hear, roll me perception. And actually, perception and insight.
So that'll be a 12 for perception. Man, I hope I get these shitty rolls done early.
Yeah,
And then what was the other one?
insight.
Nice. So I got a 12 and a 19 again.
Okay. So you hear sounds for the perception. It sounds like stone moving.
I have stone cunning. So when you make
Right,
an intelligence history check related to the origin of stones, I
right.
guess that doesn't really matter.
But that knowledge of stone does come in here with your insight. You hear the sounds of stone moving, but it doesn't sound like stone moving that you would recognize.
Like craft of any kind.
It seems like it's repetitive and methodical. Like
Hmm.
like a repeating stone on stone sound.
Okay. Can you feel the ground? Can you feel and does it make a
You put your hand on the ground, you can feel a very subtle vibration.
um evil?
And you would know that because of your stone cunning. You put your hand to feel the ground, and you know the natural vibrations of stone, and you could
Yes.
feel that repetitive rhythm as it ripples into the stone,
And the
even where you are.
power it would take to make that ripple in a stone, I would know is
Is a good size. Well,
yeah,
you don't know. There could be a
yeah,
lot of things,
right.
but you
Um,
know that something sounds weird.
and as we follow the river, is it getting
It's getting a little bit louder.
evil? You hear that? I think we might be coming up to your.
So you turn around and you see he has a little mirror, a little like makeup case out, and he's like powdering his face. Oh, sorry, the heat is making all of this run. Apologies. Um, what sound? I hold on. Let me roll for him. Perception. He rolls a dirty 20.
Nice.
Oh, I do not know what that is. I do hear that.
Um,
What do you think that might be?
I don't know, and I'd like to go find out. So,
Fantastic. And he'll start pulling up a spell in his hands. And you would recognize the spell as Chill Touch,
ooh,
a necromancy cantrip.
okay,
You could recognize the finger motions.
okay.
And well, lead on, Mr. Doomhand.
All right, I'm gonna walk and continue to go towards the the commotion, slowly, I guess. Although it doesn't really, bother Doomhand too
Doomhand.
much. But
So you start to get a little bit closer, and in the distance, almost at the edge of your vision, you can see like something like not bubbling above the ground, like there's darkness there, and you can see something moving in the darkness, but it doesn't come much higher than the ground height, as if something might be below the ground up ahead.
So what do you see, like dust in the?
You see a little bit of dust, not much, just a little bit of dust. And
Okay.
evil will follow you. And as you get
Um,
a little bit closer, you see a stone elemental in a hole at the edge of where this lava comes. So if this is the lava flows right into this almost looks like a tiny hole in the ground at the edge of this cavern.
mhm.
Let me turn a color. There we go. And around it, there's a little hole about that big and a slope that goes down from here. And as you start to peek down that slope, you see a stone elemental in there. And he looks like, or that it looks like it is pounding at the edge of where this lava is flowing. Almost trying to make the hole bigger.
Okay. Um,
You see a big swing of a stone fist hit the stone next to it, and you see a big crack of the stone get dislodged, pulls in front of it, and almost starts to clog it. Lava starts splattering on the elemental. You see bits of the stone start to fall as it steps back a little. A little pool of lava forms around this chunk before it fully cracks, and then everything just rushes back through. And it looks like the flow is moving a little easier through that opening. You can now see a little bit of airspace at the very top initially.
okay. Evil. I think. Do you see that over there? That elemental?
Ah, yes, I see those foul creatures. What is it doing?
Digging.
It is killing itself. Why would it do that?
So he's breaking a wall and water and lava's shooting out all over it and
Lava splashing onto him, yeah. Well, we can watch and let him kill himself and then go examine. Or would you like to go have a conversation with our friend?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go see what's going on here. You, sir. You know what? He's gonna take I'm gonna take a rock and throw it, not at him, try to get his attention. You, down there.
So as you shout this over the lava into the pit, this stone creature, having stepped back, slowly walks forward back towards the hole. And as you throw your rock, it flies through the air and flies right next to him, like almost in the space where his arm was. And it doesn't hit the rock behind, it sort of slows down. And that gets pulled back towards you and almost like rubber bands back and forth until it holds into.
This is Valley. Valley sacrificed himself because he only rolled low. Don't be a Valley. Roll high and subscribe.
Place next to this creature and then starts moving with it. Like it picked up the stone to rebuild itself that you threw.
Evil, I believe that this thing is under some sort of spell.
Well, it is a elemental, so it is magical. I mean, that's where all of the magic of the earth comes from, is through them. Yeah, follow me. And he'll attempt to jump over the lava. It's about 5 feet wide.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make him roll athletics. Oh, it's not good. He rolled a 6.
Nice.
So as Evil starts to run, oh fuck, I gotta roll for how much damage does lava do?
Well, from what I remember, a lot.
A lot. 10d10. Spencer, roll me 10d10.
Okay. Here it comes. 58.
58 divided by 2 is 29.
Yes.
You see Evil go to jump over this lake of lava. It seems like he thinks it's going to be easy, but his foot catches on one of the chunks of the lava stone, and he just tumbles in. Not once, he doesn't get stuck, but he like falls over the lava, and his arm, shoulder nail into it as he rolls out of it. Ah, fuck! Ah, shit! Careful, careful! There's a ow! Roll me. Will's your athletics?
Um,
Are you jumping over?
Yes, I'm gonna follow you.
Okay.
My athletics is a +2, so 17.
Okay, yeah, you're able to jump over easily. Fuck! And he brushes some of the lava off and starts mending his clothing that is burned away a little bit.
That's hilarious.
Damn it! Took me 2 weeks to make this jacket. Oh well, Sophie will be so upset.
Can I do can I do some sort of investigation to figure out if this thing is like under some sort of
Under magic? Give me Arcana.
12. Damn it. I got
You can tell that there's
+8
magic.
on that, but I got
Yeah.
a 4.
It's all good.
That's a dice. Dice don't lie.
What wasn't a hard check. You are a level 20 wizard.
That's true.
You can tell that there is magic animating this creature, but it's not the magic like your summon elemental, like your magic would be for an elemental. It feels more primal in its nature, not as arcane.
Okay.
And it feels it seems isolated to this creature, not like no outside force is controlling this creature
Okay, that's what
that you could tell. Where the creature goes back to trying to bust the hole in this wall. Boom, boom, boom. Another chunk falls off and just gets taken into the lava. It looks like it's floating on top of the lava a little bit, and it goes right into the hole.
How big is the hole? Like,
So it's about 3 foot by 6 foot hole
Is there enough room to like travel into
above it.
like
Yeah.
through the
Well,
lava?
so you see air above the lava in the hole, like air space above it, and this chunk
Okay.
of rock that he knocks off falls and floats in the lava and floats in that airspace as it's traveling down.
All right. And is this elemental getting? Can we tell if it's can survive? Is it standing in the lava or is it?
Well,
It's
you
just
see
chopping the hole.
you do see parts of it come off, but as it steps back, you see some other stones, just like the stone you threw,
Fill in.
sort of like get absorbed into the creature.
Okay. Evil. I have an idea.
What is your idea?
Well, something tells me we need to go through this, follow the lava flow down this corridor. And I'm imagining that this lava is flowing and there's a little bit of a like I'm at like in a perfect world you'd be on an inner tube and you can go
Yeah.
into
Right.
the cave. We either jump onto the stone and ride it, or um, I guess dominate person is for
Oh, humanoid.
a humanoid, but I could do a suggestion.
I think suggestion's humanoid as well.
You know what, Evil? I think we're gonna have to jump on the rock.
Well, I don't like my chances. Do you mind if I use a little more magic?
Sure, and I think like let's get a big rock, just big enough.
Evil's gonna cast fly on the two of us.
Oh, perfect.
I don't trust that lava again. It hurt. It hurt a lot.
It says creatures. Mass suggestion.
Creatures for suggestion? Yeah,
Yeah.
then you could try it.
All right,
But we're gonna have fly on us.
Yeah. Okay. It's gonna have him carry us.
All right. Let me see.
But I don't
Does it have to
know-
understand
But he
you?
can't. But this thing can't fit. Right.
With its size in the hole, no.
Well, I have comprehend language, but I don't think I can. That just means
Uh,
I can understand. You also understand.
That can hear and understand you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't work
No. Okay.
unless
Never-
you know.
No. Forget it.
What Terran? What's their language? Oh, they don't have. Yeah, Terran. If you
No.
know Terran, you can speak to them.
No.
Yeah. All right. So we have fly cast on us. Well, if you want to go into the hole, you can be the guinea pig.
No problem. And he'll float in or try to get in.
Okay, so we're gonna have a fun little what's it called? Skill check. We're gonna have a skill check of trying to navigate this Titan
Okay.
because I have something else planned, but the ins and outs of 2 level 20 wizards moving through the inside of the Titan could take like 6 hours if we wanted to.
Okay.
Or we can do a skill check and get to the fun stuff. So
Yeah.
any skill that you're proficient with, you are flying, you can cast other magic. How would Agoth Doomhand want to search this Titan?
That is a good question.
Essentially, you would have free reign of traveling along the lava tunnels in this creature. And as you're flying through, you come to a couple. Every so often, you appear in a smaller chamber, not as big as that first one, a little bit smaller of a chamber, and it seems like there's some like acids in one, and then some poisons in another. There's one where the you see off in the distance what looks like air elementals moving about. And if you look back at Evil, you can just see him smiling as he's taking some notes in a notebook. and a little book flying behind you, drawing stuff. What would Agoth Doomhand be doing?
Um, he would be, as you go through this tunnel, he would
Yes.
be research. I mean, he would be essentially he'd be researching. He'd be trying to get as much information um, as much information from the surroundings as he can to determine what and where and how. I guess that's a sort of like a Kamala Harris response. I think he would try to honestly balance his flying because it is evil who's doing it, but he would try to see how many elementals there are and
Okay.
where he can get his footing, because I do think that he understands that there's something weird and magical going around here. So can he do a? He's a researcher, and he
Right.
has a. Uh, it says background sage feature
Okay.
researcher. When you attempt to learn or recall any piece of lore, is there any sort of lore that he might have picked up from the library or a scripture or university
Okay.
or a sage for that matter
Okay.
that it doesn't have to be the Sage of the Skulls,
Roll me history.
but
Since you're trying to recall your information as your researcher.
15 plus a oh, that is a 24, 23.
23. Okay. In your time during your studies, it's not any topic related to the Skulls of Power, Titans, lava. It's a story, not a kid story, but a young adult story about people traveling in a swamp. And the main theme of the story is basically follow the stream to the end. It's like once you follow the path all the way through, then you'll finally be able to see what you've always been wanting to see.
Evil, I think that we need to follow this path, this river to the end. So
Oh,
hold tight, my friend. Something is coming upon us.
okay. And Evil will put his book away. Yes, let's go. And he'll reach out forward and grab your ankle. Said, yes, follow the blood to the heart. And let's feast on that flesh. And he will roll his medicine check to see if he can aid in trying to follow this path. And he got a dirty 30.
Wow.
So yes, it's like, yes, the lava is flowing in that direction. You go by a chamber and you see another little lava flow in another chamber, and his evil lags behind you. You feel his hand let go of your foot, and you float back to him. That I have seen that path before. And he looks down at his map and starts drawing. Oh yes, you are going in the right direction. Apologies. Let's keep moving. And what other skill would you use to try and help navigate?
I mean, I already did the stone, right? I already did the lore, so I guess
Well, it could be anything about how you move through this space. You could be stealthy. You could use whatever else you
I
want.
would like to. I guess I would just do my athletics. I guess I would
To
do.
try and like follow the curves and hold
try to
tight to it?
hold tight to it. I don't want to get burned.
Okay.
I said I'm gonna tell Evil. I've died so many times. I just know that burning is terrible. Trust me.
Okay.
I've killed myself so many times. I just burning is
I
the
will
worst.
take your word for it.
Yeah.
My friend.
So he's
All right.
gonna do.
You can do athletics or acrobatics.
Let's do acrobatics because it's an interesting one. That's a 5.
So as you start swinging around this one bend, the lava's flowing around this bend too, and it sort of comes up the wall because it's taking up speed, and you start to turn around, and your foot gets clipped by it. You don't take any damage, but you feel the lava touch your boot, and it burns a little hole in your boot, so you can see your pinky toe and
Nice.
the next toe. And you're just grateful that it didn't melt off more of your foot. Has Agoth Doomhand ever died in a pit of lava?
No, not yet. Maybe.
We don't know what.
It depends on
happens.
when you're asking.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, fair.
in 100
Fair.
years, the answer could be yes.
Yes. True. All right. So for our little scale check, you follow the path around, and where are we? We're somewhere here, right?
Yeah, here.
You can go away. So we come out of this tunnel. Let's say we're right here. We come out of this tunnel. Zoom in. And up ahead, you see another large chamber open. You see a pool of lava and 5 more little trails of lava, all leading to this one space. And floating above this pool of lava is a large gem. Can you find me a gem?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, you are going to be quite large.
Wow.
You see this massive gem. It's not moving. Well, actually, it is moving a little bit.
Okay.
It's a light red color. It looks like a light swirl is moving inside of it too.
Okay.
And as you come through, you hear behind you, "The heart. Let us feast."
Evil,
But,
let's feast.
and
Let's get ready to feast.
But as you fly in, wait, where did I put us? Oh, we're over here. As you fly in, you do see some little stone kobolds. About, let's say, D10 worth. You see 2 kobolds like tending to the lava pit. You see like a chunk of stone fall in, and you see one of the kobolds come over with a long scoop and sort of pull some of the lava out and let it pool a little where the rock chipped out, and is blowing on it, slowly trying to cool it down to fill up that hole again.
Okay.
Trying to maintain this perfectly circular shape around this large crystal. Let's get rid of them. They are of no use to us.
They're humanoids. I keep forgetting.
But they are. I am quite hungry. You take one, I'll take the other. And he'll fly towards one. And as he says that, you see his teeth extending out nice and long.
Okay.
All right.
Whoa.
And are you doing anything
I
to
am
that other creature?
to the kobolds
One of the
or to the.
kobolds.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I see. Now this is obviously going to be some sort of bad guy, I would imagine. So I'm going to just
It doesn't
There's
necessarily
two
have to
of
be a
them, right?
bad guy. We're both evil.
That's true. A good guy. Um, I'm gonna. Do I want information from this guy? I think I'm gonna tell Evil. Let's get some information from this guy and see what it is he is doing. I'm going to. Wow, this spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken word.
Oh,
Any creature that,
tongues?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna touch Evil gently,
Well,
and I'm.
evil already rushed forward
Oh, okay. I'm gonna touch myself. I'm
to
gonna. You know me. I'm gonna touch
yeah.
myself. I'm gonna touch myself.
Well, the two kobolds aren't right next to each other. They're a little bit spaced apart.
Okay.
And as you touch yourself and start to fly over, you see evil race towards one of them and just surround them as he bites in and takes this kobold to the ground. He pulls his head up, looks around, and then bites again.
Um, I'm going to rush over to the other cobalt, and I'm going to say, "You there? What are you doing here?"
Who are you? Who are you? Get away! Get away! Get away!
Don't move, or I'll have my friend drain you of your lifeblood right now. Um,
He looks
and
over at his friend
I like to
and
do it.
evil on top of him and freaks out.
I like to do an intimidation on him
Yeah, absolutely. Intimidate.
with a 13.
Versus see a flat roll. Oh, we got a 19.
Okay, so he's a little bit
You're
braver.
you're you're not so tough there, and he holds up the big scoop of lava in his little chalice or whatever it's called, the thing you use to pour hot lava, the
Yeah,
hot metal.
yeah.
He's
The
holding
ladle,
that,
a ladle.
the ladle. He's like, you don't look so tough there yourself, bucko.
How far away is
I will never let anyone get behind me and hurt Guinevere.
Guinevere? Um. Okay, I think I'm just gonna. I'd like to fireball this guy.
Fireball or firebolt?
Well, I haven't used either one. Let's do a firebolt.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay. You shoot. Roll your attack.
25.
All right, that hits him right in the face,
Hey,
and
all
he
right,
drops
guys, we did
the
it.
ladle and falls over. But he gets back up. He's like, funny, funny. It appears that fire doesn't really do much to him.
Hmm. I'm going to communicate that to
Evil.
Evil. Looks like we need to use our more of an elemental approach.
Evil will stand up on top of the other one, blood dripping down from his fangs. What do you have in mind?
Um,
And you see the kobold slowly picking up the ladle again, going to get another scoop of the lava.
don't think I have
You have one round to kill him before he throws lava at you.
Yeah, I don't think I have shape water. It's just shape water. All right. Well, I am going to. This and my firebolt didn't do any damage to him.
It didn't do any damage to him, no.
Oh, he's resistant to that.
It looks like he's immune to fire.
Wow, that's terrible. Okay, great. So firebolt, all this firebolt stuff is just the worst. Okay. Give me a second. There's so many
Spells?
spells. Okay. I'm gonna dominate person him.
Okay. Roll, or what is it?
It's a
He rolled a
wisdom.
2. He failed.
Okay.
All right, so he slowly stands up holding the ladle, just standing there.
Um, and I'm going to say now. I have a telepathic link to him, so you can use his telepathic link to issue commands to the creature while you have.
You could talk to him, ask questions.
Yeah. What are you
You
doing
can
here?
do whatever you like to him.
What are you doing here? I will ask one more
He
time.
stands there. I am a god of the watch of Guinevere, the ancient great worm, who has been imprisoned, entombed here to power the grand titan Glagalax. My duty is to maintain the pool of lava beneath the prison so that Guinevere is nice and warm. I'm going into
Okay.
evil. Guinevere is nice and warm.
And what is your name?
I I I I don't have a name.
What shall I call you?
He looks around, pauses, thinks. Watcher of Guinevere, the ancient dragon, a member of the royal guard. Um, that's all I know.
Watcher of Guinevere, the ancient dragon. Wogtad, I will call you. And that's how you will
Wogtag it
refer to
is.
yourself. Um,
Let me write down Wogtag.
yeah, Wogtad.
That's
I'm
my next character that I'm going to play.
Wogtad.
Wogtag.
Wogtad with a D. I am
Tag.
going to make sure that you are the very first of your kind that joins my uh, undead army. And I'd like
Nice.
to
I guess I won't be playing Wogtad.
I'd like to kill him.
Go.
But I
Hit.
need yeah, I
What
need
do you
to
want to do?
shocking grasp. Lightning springs from your hand to delve a
Yep.
shock at the creature you touch. So I'm going to come over to him and I'm going to touch him. Make a melee spelling attack. So that's just going to be my roll plus
Your spell attack, which is on your spell sheet
yeah.
at the very top. It should
Got it.
be.
Plus
Oh, wait.
13. Yeah, I got it.
What? Oh no. Look at
So 19.
19. That hits him, and whatever damage you do kills him.
Shocking
Hit.
grasp.
What, 48 for
Yeah,
him?
it's
Yeah,
pretty
that
bad.
kills him.
Poof.
So this hand that you put your hand on him, and as you take it away, the skeletal or phantom hand is still there, and it just crushes his shoulder, and you see the life force fade out of him, drain out of him.
Drain away. Perfect. I should have come up with something cooler like, "What god do you believe in?" Well, it's about to be one belief less. You know, but
Well, that's what you said now.
yeah,
That's canon.
yeah.
You see evil watching you, just waiting to see what you do.
Evil. What shall we do here with this? With this?
Oh, sorry. I was lost just watching your repeater work. It is beautiful.
I
He turns to the crystal and starts flying over to it above the lava
okay.
and starts to touch and examine it. Would you help me look here? And he'll poke a finger and it's hard. I don't quite know how to feast on this hot.
So can I do a
He didn't hear any of your conversation.
who
Evil didn't hear your conversation with Wogtug.
Wogtud. Evil. This guy's name was Wogtud. He's going to be in my army soon when I figure out how to control the zombies. But for the meantime, I want to understand. I want you to understand. This guy was a guardian of Guinevere. Don't know who that is exactly, but it seems like they're guarding this crystal of some sort. And if I put my 2 cents in this.
This is Crosby. Crosby failed a deck save, causing him to get smashed by a giant alchemist in the Shadowhide realm. Don't be a Crosby. Roll high and subscribe.
Crystal is some sort of Guineverean. Might be something that could lead us to her. Maybe this Guinevere is what we want. I'm not 100% sure.
The power. That explains the power that I can feel. And as he's flying, he'll put his hand on the crystal
Mm-hmm.
and just be looking at it. And you see it looks like the red is moving and like flowing, almost like there's lava inside of this crystal. And as you're watching him, right where his hand is, you see a shape move into the space right next to the crystal, and then a blink open and a massive eye is right there staring at Evil. He pulls his hand away, steps back.
Evil, I have an idea.
Yes, go.
Let's try a little bit more of this elemental mix. Perhaps some liquid would free would chisel away this crystal or free it up, and he's gonna hawk a loogie
At the crystal.
at the crystal. I just want to see what the response is with
Okay.
the water. That's
All right.
all. Because I'm looking around the room, I can't find any water. Right? There's no water around.
Yep, you don't see any water.
The only water I can come up with is in my mouth, or
Yep. So you spit. Roll me a survival.
Oh boy.
See your
Come on,
spitting
baby.
skills.
I really, really want this one to be a high roll. Come on, baby. I got a +4 in survival. Let's do this. Damn it. It's an 8. Damn it.
So you see the crystals quite a distance into the that lava, and you spit as far as you can, but it like gets stuck on your bottom lip a little
Damn,
bit.
that's the worst.
So it like bubbles out, but it goes into the air and hits the lava. And almost just think of water and grease on a stove.
Poof.
It's like a lava splatter everywhere. And the Luku was close enough to the crystal, so that explosion did encompass where the crystal was. And you see that little void of the lava, the crystal start to move into that space and then rock back steady.
I really want to create a wall of ice now. And
Are you gonna tell Evil this?
I'm gonna say, Evil, I think you should back up.
Yeah, Evil will back up.
I've got a plan. I've got a plan. I'm going to you can create a wall of ice and a solid surface within range. Magma is solid. You can form it in a hemispherical dome or a sphere in the radius of up to 10 feet. Or you can shape a flat surface made up to 10 foot square. All right, so I'm going to position it. I guess I have to be 10 feet, so I'm going to get fucked here.
No, you don't have to. You can be far away.
I'm going to put this ball of a sphere like right in the middle of the crystal.
Okay.
Like at the top, so that it will sit and position itself and melt as much as possible. I don't want it to like hit the lava and nothing happen. I want it to like drench the crystal in water and ice.
So you put this sphere, it sort of falls down into this tri-point of crystals and gets stuck there.
Yeah.
And just the heat of the lava, you just get a couple little drips in this shatter, this splatter, and the lava reforms. And it seems like that hard outer casing of snow and ice is there. And you can see it looks wet. It's not really dripping, the occasional drip here and there. And then you see a crack.
In the crystal.
No, not on the crystal, on that sphere of ice.
Okay.
A little crack. And then not a big chunk, but think of a basketball-sized chunk of the ice falls. And it's a lot bigger than the drip. And as it hits it, it's still ice, so it's able to hold its form a little. You see like bubbling is shattering around it, but it starts to go in and in. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Massive explosion in the lava. And you see a good size hole in where that pit of lava is. You can't see the bottom, but you see a big hole there, not filled with lava. Just like someone took a big scoop, a ladle scoop of Jello, and scooped out the lava from that spot. And you see the crystal sort of wobble. Yeah? Can you hear me? Am I good? Okay.
So you say I got to you, it was we had a big size sorry, it broke
Like a
out.
basketball-sized chunk of ice fall.
Yeah.
So it hits the lava and it starts like splattering around it, but it's
Mhm.
big enough and solid enough that's able to sink into the lava a little bit.
Okay.
And after a few seconds, you're just waiting, watching all this. There's a massive explosion. Lava
Okay.
goes splaying everywhere. A couple drops come right in front of your feet. And you see a big hole in the lava pool.
Nice.
The crystal starts to wobble a little bit and then pull itself back up. But in that wobble, this sphere of ice shifts and digs deeper into this triangular point and then starts melting more. And you see a little sizzle, and almost like this water is being bubbled, like water in a super hot pan. It's like rolling over the tops of it, being so hot. And you see splatter, plop, plop, explosions of lava. And then you see a crack forming down the side of the tallest crystal.
Oh boy.
It goes all the way down towards the lava, and then you see lava start, not necessarily lava, but the color of lava start to fill this crack. And every 10 feet, you see it branch off to the side, creating more spider webs around this crystal. All the way up until it reaches the point and crystal shatters everywhere.
Nice.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Great. No problem.
Evil rolled a 7.
I got a 11.
11. Okay. You're going to take 5 piercing damage.
Nice.
Evil takes it 2. He rolled a 17, but he takes it 2. And we need a ancient red dragon.
Oh god.
I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'll be back.
Bathroom breaks. Let's build this out a little bit. Whoa.
Okay. Or any dragon would do.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. Don't worry. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay. Now where is it? Oh, it's over here.
Where are you?
Edit. Where are you? Oh, you like my
Yeah,
my
I do.
evil voice?
Yeah, I do. And if you don't do it, the rest of the game, well, you will. I know you will.
I will, because it is fun.
Here.
Okay. I need to roll my initiative, and you need to roll your initiative.
Oh yes.
And let's see, I got a +4. Hey, I'll take it.
Initiative.
We are both still flying.
Oof. 5.
Actually, 5. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all good. There's only 3 creatures here, so it's nothing crazy. Nero Concheck. 8+. I have stuff to that.
I made
Yeah, 4 saves.
I made the crystals 3 as if
That's
it
perfect.
shattered. If it shattered.
Shattered. That's good.
All right.
Okay. So Evil is up first.
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah.
I'm just gonna leave my
Evil got an 18.
Nice. Okay, go.
So
Go.
yeah.
He's
So
gonna be like,
Evil's
whoa.
here.
I'm a
He's
dragon.
flying. Oh shit. That was not in his voice. What did you do? I guess the ice works. And he is going to pull out a stone from his pocket, and a giant snowball starts to form on his hand. And as he's gonna whip this thing, well, I gotta check. Yeah,
Nice.
he's in 90 feet. He's gonna whip this thing at this creature. Where is it? Okay, let's see. It says AC 22. Fuck. You didn't hear me say that.
Nope.
Oh, he rolled a 2. So this giant ice ball goes flying right over this dragon's head.
Nice.
And I don't think I have bonus action stuffs.
That's
Nope.
hilarious.
That's his turn. He has no bonus actions.
Okay.
Yeah. And now it is the Ancient Red Dragon.
Yeah.
It's going to stand up. Guinevere, press itself up tall. And you can understand because you still have tongues up. Actually, tongues is concentration, right?
I'm not 100% sure. So
Let's
no.
roll me a d20 or a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 11.
All right, you're good. All right, you do hear. Who dares come to wake my slumber?
It's not. It lasts an hour. It's not concentration.
Okay. Yeah. Who comes to wake my slumber?
Me, Agoth Doomhand. I've come for your beliefs and your element. I've come for your power.
Okay, roll me intimidation.
Okay. Okay, that's a 2.
Okay. You see the dragon laugh. Ha 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 ha! You are nothing. And it's gonna breath weapon us.
Great.
90-foot cone, so I could hit it, so it can hit me. Oh, thank goodness. I have to do this. What a heal. Okay. All right, so it is going to. I'm gonna roll this on the digital because it's 26d6.
Oh God.
We need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I got a 19 plus stuff, plus 10, 29.
Nice. I got a 7.
7. Okay.
I'm just done. I'm done now. That's what it is.
No, you're good.
No, I'll be all right.
So you see this dragon laugh and then mainly aim towards you, just let out this breath of fire that rolls across the ground. You try and dodge behind a stalactite, or a stalagmite, but you trip on your. But you forget which one it is, and you're
That's
standing
hilarious.
underneath one that's from the ceiling,
Yeah.
and you take 48 fire damage.
How much? 48?
48. Yeah, I can hear myself in the background now.
Good. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
All right, 48.
Yeah, I take that as well.
All right. Ow! He
Oh,
says.
actually, I succeeded that, so it's 48 halved. Okay, 24. And it's going to yell back to you. You will be delicious to feast as my first meal. And he takes a couple steps towards you, walking out of the lava.
Great.
And that's its turn. Now you are up.
Here. Okay, I am going to.
Yeah, it's going to be about 20 feet away from you now.
Yeah, this is intense. Let's see here. What can I do to? 20 feet,
Yeah.
and it's a red dragon.
Yep.
Is my guy gonna know whether or not it is? I mean, I guess he could just. I'd be able to put two and two together, knowing that it doesn't have it's immune to fire.
You would know red dragons. You would know. Here, let's do this. You would know red dragons are immune to fire, yeah. Absolutely. You know they can fly, they can climb, and you know they're pretty chunky.
I do not like that. Okay.
And you know it's hard to hide from them if you're close up.
I am going to cast Modify Memory on this thing.
Okay. What's the saving throw?
Saving throw is going to be my spell slot, right? My save DC
Yeah.
is 18.
Yeah, but what's the spell for modify memory?
Hold on. Modify Memory is 1 action, 30 foot, Wisdom 18.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a +9, so it has to get a 9 or higher. It got a 17 plus 9, 26.
Fuck.
But
all
since
right.
that was a cool idea, I'm not gonna make that take your whole action in combat. 'Cause I think that was really fucking cool.
He's gonna be like, "Oh shit!" I'm gonna,
Yeah, that's
I'm
your
gonna-
reaction
I'm
after
gonna-
the trees fire on you.
I'm gonna run back a little bit.
All right. It's
and
gonna take a swipe as you run away.
Okay.
For a 21 hit to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm just gonna roll these here because it'll be easier. For 14 bludgeoning damage.
Ow. Bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Yep. Alrighty.
Oh, someone wrote when I rolled the 2, someone wrote, "Place that die in jail."
Yeah. Absolutely. Place it in jail.
Okay.
All right. Any bonus action?
I guess that'll be my action. I'm just running away.
Okay. And Evil's turn. He's gonna see this dragon blow fire at you. Well, I've always wanted to try this. And he is going to cast True Polymorph on himself
Oh shit.
and turn himself into an adult. Was it blue? Is the cold one? Or,
Yeah. Ice Dragon or whatever.
yeah, I think. No, the white dragon. Adult white dragon. Oh, it's only CR 13. Wait. Ancient. Here, go white dragon. Oh, ancient's 20? Yeah, I can do that. So, this ancient red dragon sees in front of it an ancient white dragon. I'm gonna just make Evil really tall.
Okay.
It's not as chonky as our boy in front of us.
What? It's a red dragon.
It's a white dragon.
Okay.
But Evil can speak Draconic now. I don't know what you said to my friend there, but You are a bitch, and I am going to eat your fucking heart out. Ah! And he's gonna start flying
Nice.
closer, and he's going to from above. I'm gonna fly up over this guy, staying out of the range where he swiped you,
Mm-hmm.
and do a flyby ice breath on this thing, ending up behind him a little bit, still in the air. But he's gonna need to make a con saving throw, which he probably makes 7 plus something stupid. Yeah, he makes that. But he will take half of this. Oh, 16d8. He will take 62 cold damage.
Nice.
Yeah, and he takes all of that. Alrighty. And that's Evil's turn.
Let's do.
It is the Ancient Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Ah, fuck you, you bitch. Evil campaigns a lot of cursing.
Yeah, of course it does.
And it's going to run up to you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. Come on, baby. 15.
All right, you fail the 21. You are frightened
God.
by this creature for right now. But it's going to run up to you and bite and try and claw at you.
Great.
What's your AC?
16.
16?
Mhm.
Okay. So this first one hits for 19 piercing and 12 fire damage.
Okay.
This next one, actually, I think they all hit because it's plus 17, but I rolled a natural 1. This is why I roll them, so 1 automatically misses you. So he comes to swipe down, and you, happy that you're a dwarf, the claw goes right over your head, and he swipes a bunch of lava, and it goes splattering all over the ground. And he's going to claw one more time. He readjusted for the proper height and swipes you for 17 slashing.
Nice.
Okay.
So 17 slashing.
Yep. And that is its turn.
Okay.
Actually, I need to roll a d6. Hold on. Actually, you roll me a d6. This is to recharge its fire breath.
5.
It recharges fire breath.
Nice.
I'll do it at the end of its turn.
Yeah.
Afterwards. Just now you're up.
Ray of Sickness, Green Light.
Go big, Spencer.
I'm going to shoot a. I want to do Ray of. Can I do a level 9?
Yeah.
No, level 9 Ray of Sickness.
Well, let me see. Ray of Sickness.
Ray of Sickness is 60-foot area range.
Ray of Sickness is what I have right now.
Yeah, you have a Ray of COVID or whatever it is.
No.
Yeah.
6-foot range.
Yeah, and it's the damage increases 1d8 for each slot level above 1. So I'm gonna do a
poison
9.
damage. Okay.
Yeah.
A con save.
Con
Okay.
save.
He rolled a natural 1.
Hey,
17, which just barely fails.
it's good.
He's rolled 2 natural 1s.
All right, so 10d8.
So what? Wait, what level spell is this?
No,
Is
it's
it a
8.
first level
It's
spell?
8d8. It was a level. It's a first level spell, but I'm doing casting it as a level 9. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2 of
It's
second
18.
level or higher. So it's
If you're doing, are you doing 8th level or 9th?
9.
So it'd be
It's
18d8,
wow.
and it takes all of this. Hell yeah, Spencer. There you go.
Yeah, that makes me feel good. Ooh, 18 a little bit. 73.
Whew.
73 on a hit.
Poison
it takes
damage, yeah.
73. It makes Constitution saving. On a failed, it also is poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Ah, okay. It's taking poisoned.
How do you like that, you filthy animal?
That was nothing.
Damn it.
You will taste delicious, you little dwarf.
Nice.
Now Evil's going to come up behind it. I'm going to do the same mechanics for my breath roll at the end of this turn. Oh, I haven't been doing those, but doesn't matter. I'm going to fly up to the back of this thing and start swiping it from behind. And I'm
Okay.
going to say that Dragon's Frightful Presence is immune on dragons, because that's going to be stupid if he gets scared of me.
Nice.
So bite and 2 claws. So these are plus 14. Hit. 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 D10s. Where are my D10s? D10s. Okay. So it's going to take 6 plus 8 is what? I need you to help me with math.
What is
14
it? Yes.
plus 2d8 cold
14 plus.
plus 9. Okay. And now, let's see. 2d, fucking, so many different dice. 2d6
So 9 plus 14 is 23.
plus 4
27.
plus another 4
31.
plus 16.
47.
47.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Alrighty. And you see an ancient white dragon right behind this guy. And that's his turn. Oh, now I need to roll my d6. I do not get my breath back. But the ancient dragon's turn. He's going to be swiped from behind, so he's going to legendary action at the end of my turn, but before his. He's going to tail swipe me. Tail swipe the white dragon. And he hits and does 25 damage to me
Yikes.
for his legendary action. All right, and then he's going to turn and bite and 2 claws. Misses the bite, hits the claw, hits the claw. Oh yeah, this is him on me. Oh no, he didn't do the bite. 16 plus 17 is 31.
Can we
25
give
plus 31.
so
Yeah.
once I think I can only cast one level 9 spell, right?
A day, yeah.
Yeah. All right, never mind.
Okay. So that's he's facing me now.
Okay.
And those are his attacks. And he has his breath, but he hasn't used it yet. Now you're up.
Hold on, he attacked you. He attacked the dragon.
He attacked a dragon.
All right, and when he turned, I wouldn't get any. Well,
No,
I
because
can't-
he's still in the same spot.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just like moving in that.
Yeah, he's a dragon.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cast Circle of Death, which is a level 6.
6 spell, I think.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
sphere of negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius from a point within a region. Each creature in the area, which is just the dragon, a target takes 8d6 necrotic damage on a fail, or half as much on a success. I can cast it at higher.
What is the saving throw?
The saving throw is a Constitution. Damn it, this guy's gonna be Constitution. He's gonna. But
You rolled a 21.
All right, so you're gonna take hit, but I have to draw the sphere though.
Mhm.
So the sphere will be sort of angled.
It's a sphere or a circle.
It is a sphere of negative
Okay.
energy.
Okay.
So
60 feet.
yeah, of 60. 60 feet radius. Oh wow, it's huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like
Make it
that.
massive.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Um, and but you take half. You take half that on a
Okay.
success.
Which is
So it is 12d6.
ooh,
But I'm
going
guessing
big.
when you cast a spell at a slot level, it's 2d6 more. Okay, so it'll
Yeah.
be 6. So um,
86. So you're doing
This is Rena. Rena rolled low during death saves and didn't get healed by his group. Don't be a Rena. Roll high and subscribe.
8th level.
no, I'm doing 6. Keep it 6.
Okay.
52 necrotic damage divided by 2, 26 damage.
26 damage. Okay.
I
Nice. And anything else?
don't think I have a
Are you gonna yell
bonus.
at them? This guy? Anything?
Yeah. Oh, I have a bonus action if I have that. I'm gonna say, suck on that. I'm gonna say, show me where this at what skull, and um, because I have um, spoken language or whatever it's called.
Tongues.
Tongues. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say in Draconic, where's the skull?
He's gonna turn back to you and say, "Blow me where the Pampers is." And I don't know anything about a skull. I've been trapped in here for millennia. And it's going to attempt to fly away or fly up out of this negative energy. Not too far away, just on the other side of my ice dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And you can take out an opportunity attack if you want.
Okay. I will take an opportunity attack with. Can I do a shocking grasp? I guess.
Yes. It's a
No, it's got
spell,
to be a
right?
touch. That's gonna be a touch. Yeah.
Unless you have feet for that,
Uh,
which I don't think you have. I rolled a natural one, so I did not hit him.
I guess I'll just do a normal. No, I
So
can't do
normal
a fire.
attack.
Yeah,
I'll say yeah. I'll say you have the
Oh, it's a
feet.
cantrip. It's a cantrip.
Yeah. I say you have the feet so you could cast a spell if it's targeted at one creature. Agoth
Um,
Doomhand would have
yeah.
whatever that feat is. I forget the name of it right
I
now.
gotta add the feet because that's
Yeah.
important. Creature.
You would have that.
Well, it doesn't really matter. I got an 18.
Yeah. Yep. 18 to hit. Okay, yeah, that doesn't hit.
Nothing.
All right, so it's going to turn and fire breath us again.
Nice.
We need to make a where is it? I lose it. A dexterity saving throw. Come on, Agoth. I failed.
An 8.
An 8. Okay. I rolled a 2, so I got a 12. But we take 87 halved is 43 fire damage each.
Oof. Ouch. That's hilarious. All right. Ow.
3. Okay.
Owie, Agoth says.
All right, and it's going to do its little come up just enough to fly to breath and then stay flying up there. All right.
Ooh, I have
I got two
deflection.
hands.
Arcane deflection. I gotta remember that for next time.
Oh, yes.
That's the feat I think I chose over the other one, but I'll swap that out
Okay.
later. Limited use. Love it. Power surge. Once per turn, when you deal damage to a creature or object with a wizard spell, you can spend 1 power surge to deal an extra 10 force damage. All right, good. Let's go back to spells. Let's see. How can I fuck you up, Chris? Let's see.
It's not me.
Well,
It's this ancient red dragon named Guinevere
well.
that's flying in the air. Just hit you with some breath.
Yeah, I'm going to. Can I do? I guess I'll summon some lesser demons.
Okay.
Uh, Or what is this? Hold on. Bolster yourself with the. That's not.
Summon you a demon.
Yeah, let's do it. Summon
Awesome.
demons. You utter foul words. Dick. Ballsack. An asshole. From Chaos of the Abyss.
And from that fire, fiery asshole forms and begins to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And a
Taco.
demon pops out.
Yeah,
A
Taco.
little dark.
No, I rolled I rolled D6.
Mhm.
Oh, I got a 6. I got a 6.
Nice.
Eight demons of challenge rating of a quarter. Come out of this asshole ring fire. A summoned demon
Okay.
disappears when it drops to 0. Nice.
A quarter challenge rating?
Yeah, I don't know what that is though.
Okay, I gotcha. So you see how many? 8?
Yeah.
You see 8 abyssal chickens pop out of this abyssal asshole in space.
Nice.
And all. What you want them to? Oh, they have a fly speed.
Birds.
Sweet.
What is it? Demons?
Yeah, it's a demon, abyssal chicken, tiny fiend. So they all 8 of these. Or what do you want them to do? Or do you get to tell them what to do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. DM chooses the demons, such as the mains, whatever. You choose the unoccupied spaces that they go. A summoned demon disappears when it drops to 0. The demons are hostile to all creatures, including you. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
So all these abyssal chickens swarm me, the white dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what their attack is. +4 to hit. So let's go some hits.
Hold on. As part of a casting the spell, you can form a circle on the ground with the blood used as a material component. The circle is large enough to encompass your space. While the space lasts, the summoned demons cannot cross the circle of harm.
Oh, so you create a circle around you?
I guess, but it's just it's like a circle on the ground.
Yeah. So put a little circle around you so they won't attack you.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, 1 hits.
I didn't realize how matte that move was.
Max damage for 6 piercing damage. They're all pecking at this white dragon.
Nice.
All right. Anything else?
I should have read that. I should have read that better. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. The evil white dragon is going to turn and fly up to this dragon that's in the air and attempt to grapple it.
Okay.
So contested athletics checks. Let's go. I rolled a natural 1, so it does not succeed.
Nice.
But I'm away from these abyssal chickens. They all get opportunity attacks.
We'll just leave that as
1
it is.
hits. I take another 4 damage. Alrighty.
And it's concentration. Now it's concentration, so I can't
If you take damage, they might
disappear.
You might, yeah. So now,
Okay.
dragon. It's going to attack me up in the air. See 2 dragons fighting in the sky.
That's hilarious.
Let's get some hits. Hits. For 15 plus 18 is 33. Plus another 18. 51 plus 14, 65. Ooh! 65 damage on me.
this circle of uh, death or whatever it is.
Yeah,
here. I'm
that's
gonna make
sphere.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
These the demons, if they fly into it,
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. So it's your turn.
Okay. So I have concentration. So I'm going to keep that concentration in hopes that it does.
Materializes into something.
Yeah. Now, can I can't cast anything while I'm doing.
You can cast. You just can't cast another concentration spell.
Got it.
If you do, the concentration on this drops. So you can cast another concentration spell, but the concentration on this drops and starts on the other one. But you can cast whatever you want.
All right. I'm going to shoot. I guess I'll do another. Oh, what's false life? This is not. I mean, Ray of Sickness was so good. That was awesome.
It was. That upcast ray of sickness hurts.
Shit. I guess I want to modify. I guess I could try modify memory again, but that's a concentration too.
He's looking. The red
Not so
dragon
good.
looks like they're hurt a little bit.
He's hurting.
Yeah.
All right, but all right. Let's do. Wall of Ice is also. All right, I just have to blast him. Let's do.
Yeah.
Where's the first blast him I got here? Let's do thunder. Let's do a thunderclap. Oh wait, can I
Thunderclap,
get
I
up
think,
to-
is within
no,
5 feet
I have
of
to
you.
move him. Yeah, I have to move him. Is there water anywhere? Is there still water from the ice? Has that gone away?
I think
Cause
the
the water
ice,
to form in simple shapes.
the ice
Instantaneously,
shattered around.
it's melted. You freeze the
Yeah.
water. Yeah, okay. Shit. All right, I'm gonna. The firebolt doesn't do that. I got to do Ray of Sickness. I'll do a level 4 Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
And it is a con 16, but I have to attack with it first. So Ray of Sickness. 17. It's 25.
25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
25 hits. Just
Hey.
barely.
So on a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and makes. Did you get the poison from the last time?
Yeah. I got the
Okay.
poison from last
And
time.
it must
So
make its
it's
Constitution saving throw, and then it's a level 4, so it gets 2d8 for each additional slot. So it's 2 slots above, so it's 4d8.
that's a first level spell.
It is a second level spell. First level, yeah.
So fourth level is 8d8
Really.
because it's 2d.
Oh, you
for-
multiply it.
by 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna mess me up each time. So it's 22,
Poison.
22 poison, and then you have to do a Constitution saving throw. On a failed, you're poisoned,
Okay.
and it's a 16 con save.
It rolled a 35.
Wow, that's crazy.
It
Hey,
rolled a
and
19.
and can Doomhand be like, hey, over here? Try to convince him, persuade
Hey,
him to.
sexy.
Yeah, hey,
roll me
hey,
persuasion.
big daddy.
I'll roll insight.
Oh, that's a nat 20. That's a nat 20. And the idea was to get him to sort of fly into this orb, but I don't know if that's.
Orb. He's gonna turn and be like, "Well, when you speak to me that way, open wide." All right.
It
Oh,
is
your
cool. It
your
is
chickens.
cool.
Your chickens.
Yeah, my
are going to
chicken demons.
flutter around since they see these 2 dragons, or they might not see them in the air. They're going to all swarm around you, not being able to get into the blood.
No, nice.
You're like, I am not leaving this space.
Hey,
ever.
big daddy. Yeah. Hey, big daddy. Nice. I'm gonna say,
But,
get him.
but something's gonna happen.
Oh, God.
Let me. Oh, I didn't roll for my ice breath, and nope. So I am going to bite and 2 claws at this boy. Ooh, that hits. Bite hits. Claws. Everything hits. Hooray.
Hey, there
D10s.
we go.
So that's 9 plus 8, 17 plus 17 plus 11 is 28 plus these plus 20. Wait, where were we before the 20? 28 plus 20 is 48. 48 plus 19 is 67.
I
Yeah, tearing them up.
was more of an art guy, not a math guy, but you know.
He's starting to look bloody.
Hey, all right, we like that.
All right, and that's me. The ancient red dragon is going to be looking at Agoth and be like,
Mm.
maybe we can make a deal after all. Gives you a little wink and licks its lips. Flies down
Oh god.
and sees all these abyssal chickens and is going to start swiping them away in front of you.
Nice.
It'll take 1 claw and I'll say it could hit 3 of these since they're tiny.
Okay.
See what this attack looks like. It's going to be disadvantaged to try and hit them all.
Wait, with the nat 20, hey Big Daddy, does he fly at all into the orb? Did you take any orb damage? No. No.
You're from where it was. You were outside of the
yeah.
range for that, so it's going to run straight to you.
Okay, great.
All right, disadvantage. Abyssal chicken is AC of 13. It hits automatically. It's going to kill 3 of these chickens on its claw.
I'll just delete the closest ones.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's going to bite at you
Of course.
and then claw at you again. 27 to hit and a 36 to hit. I love you, Spencer.
I'm gonna use a reaction
Yep,
to gain a +2 on my AC.
it's not going to matter.
Oh, okay.
Those
So
20, here, let me read those rolls. 20, 27 and a 36.
great.
So the first one is 25 piercing damage
Okay.
and 20 fire damage. Wow, max. And then 17 slashing from the 1 claw.
And how much for the 25 and what?
25 and 20.
Okay. It's I'm gonna spit out a tooth and be like, "Ow, that one hurt."
I can be a little rough. You're up. Now I get to play a flirtatious adult or ancient red dragon. At least for a round.
Okay. So I guess this is where I'm going to try to make or break the game. I am going to try again. Do I do
Modify
math?
memory?
Yeah, modify memory.
Okay. It's a con save?
It is a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay.
You attempt to reshape another creature's memory, one creature that you can see, obviously.
17. Fails.
Hey! All right.
What's the memory?
I'm going to reshape this memory of this guy. Now,
You don't know their memories.
Yeah, but I do remember.
The only memory you know is from when it met you.
Right.
Till now.
And I know that I'm going to reshape this guy's memory of what he thinks Wogtad looked like. And I'm gonna make Wogtad, his guardian, look exactly like
you?
me in all aspects of it.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Are you doing anything else in your turn?
I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't know. I'm gonna be like, no, I'm gonna pat myself on the back and move on with my life.
You hear Guinevere go, Wogtag? Is that you?
Indeed, it is.
Alrighty. I'm going to sweep behind it and start railing it from this end. That sounded horrible, and that was intentional. I am going to. Oh yeah, my bite and claws. Let's do this. That fails. One hits, one claw hits for 9 plus 8 is 17. So the white dragon comes up and tries to bite and hit it, but it's moving a little too much.
Oh, here, I can do it even further.
You can what?
It says even further. I can alter the memory of our so it's like I can't. It's got to be a memory that has taken place within the last 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
So I can't do that. So what I'd like to do, if you don't mind, is go
Yeah,
back
absolutely.
and I would like to modify the memory of us killing Wogtad to Wogtad and Co. starting doing hurting the dragon, and
It
I'd
was
like that
them
it
doing
was
the,
them doing it,
and you were
and
trying to stop them.
this whole interaction
Yeah.
is us trying to uh, protect the dragon, and the dragon is being attacked by these demons.
Other kobolds
Yes.
and other creatures, which
And
is great. For,
it's concentration, and so these demons end, right?
modified memory isn't concentration. I don't think so. Wait, hold on.
Modify memory concentration up to 1 minute.
Oh, I think it takes you a minute to cast it.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'll just chill there.
We can just do it as is.
Okay.
Let me just see. Let me pull this up if it'll load. No, it takes an action to do it.
Oh, the duration is for concentration. Got it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, so it's
Oh
gonna
no,
think
you're good. You're good.
it's gonna think that everything else is a bad guy besides Evil and I,
You,
and Evil and I were actually the ones that were in there protecting, guarding it.
but it doesn't see evil.
No, yeah, exactly. Until Evil has
This-
returned to its form.
What? It shakes its head a little bit. What? Ah. So I guess that is a concentration spell, so it does drop these while you're casting it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna turn to face me and yell, "Stay behind me! I'll protect you from these foul creatures." And it'll start going off on me.
Damn it! I should have had him just go into the ball forever. Fuck. Okay, never mind. What he really wanted was in the
He
ball.
sees there's something in the ball, yeah. 28 hits, 35 hits, and a 34 hits. Okay, let me get my. Ooh, I've taken a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm
22.
on my last.
You're good. You're a repeater.
That's true. I mean, could you imagine if I just come back the barbarian?
We'll see.
We
Woo.
will.
I am not. Oh, don't clear. I am not looking good as a white dragon. I'm looking pretty tore up. All right, now, savior of Guinevere, you're up.
Oh, fuck! I gotta roleplay this now. What is in that green ball? It
Trying to
looks.
persuade him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. There is something very, very valuable and interesting in that green ball. It isn't. What's this? What's this? The big ray, the big circular one. There's two balls.
Well, no, you have your circle of death,
Yes, and
which I
then
don't think persists.
no.
I think it's just goes and then it's done.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Here, I got it here. Circle of death. Instantaneous.
Yeah, so that sphere goes away.
Okay.
All right.
There. There is something really unbelievably interesting and cool, almost like
What is that sphere?
that sphere is the poison. I really hope it sticks around. It
The
is
ray of sickness?
no. Is it a ray of sickness? It's a sphere. Greenish energy. Nope. Did I just make up a cool?
You made up a cool spell. All right, Spencer.
Yeah.
What is the cool spell that Agoth Doomhand casts that creates a green sphere that lasts?
The sphere of death.
It's a 3rd level spell. The Sphere of Death.
It's
Okay,
this.
It's going to do. Let's see. It's going to do 6. Actually, no, I don't want to do that.
Circle of death.
Okay. It's going to do 6d10.
Nice.
Actually, no. Got a 3rd level spell. It'll do 64 poison damage, but it persists. And if you're in
That's
there,
hilarious.
it stays. And that's your Agoth Doomhand circle of or sphere of death.
Sphere of death.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
It was a poison thing, though. Is what the thing
Yeah,
is.
I don't-
But it's not.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Doesn't really matter.
Well, we can do it as that for now.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're trying to persuade him to go in
Yeah.
there?
Hey, man, this green thing that like you were afraid of earlier that did some damage. I actually think it's very helpful for you. Like I think it's. You know what? I'm gonna try to convince him that it's like a healing thing.
Okay. Persuasion. Actually, no, deception. Against
on.
insight.
Come on, baby. Ooh, I like that. I got a good deception. Come on, baby. High roll, high roll, high roll. Oh, fuck. It's a 9.
Well, luckily for you, this dragon rolled another natural 1.
Oh, love
It got a 10, but a natural 1. What? It's good for me? Oh, thank you, little one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
No, I guess I could use.
You're gonna do Shaman
Whenever-
Grasp again?
Whenever I deal damage to a creature or object with a wizard spell, which is what this is, I can spend 1 power surge to deal an extra 10 force damage to it.
Okay. On its turn, when it does move in there, you
Yeah.
can add that
Yeah.
to it.
Mm-hmm.
So after you, it's my ice dragons go swipe at it.
Okay.
16, that hits. So one of those hits. So 9 and 6, 15 plus 8 is 23 plus 23 plus 7, 30, d6. 30 plus
Oh yeah.
9 plus 8, 39, 47. Thank you for listening to me do math.
I'm not sure if it was right.
Oh, it's good enough.
Oh, okay.
Close enough.
Yeah.
It's going to, after the end of the turn, it's going to brush off those. I really need this health. It's going to shimmy in there. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
You lied to me. You lied to me. Roll your what was it, 64?
Yeah. Uh, um, roll 6d4. 18 damage plus 10.
So 28.
Yep.
Alrighty, nice. Ah! That's gonna move out over towards the other side.
Oh yes.
What? What? You too? I thought it was going to heal me.
This is Valley. Valley sacrificed himself because he only rolled low. Don't be a Valley. Roll high and subscribe.
Damn you. And then it's going to attack the white dragon.
Circle of Death is what it was. A sphere of negative energy ripples out. And that's oh no, that's the same shit. I don't know where I got that, but we'll leave it.
Well, we're gonna leave it for that.
Yeah.
And it dissipates.
Okay.
That works.
Okay.
Bite misses. Claw hits. Claw hits. 16 plus 17, 30. Oh, Evil's white dragon's looking really rough. And it is now your turn.
Um.
You could tell that the modify memory is starting. Something's off there. He doesn't
Yeah.
truly believe that you helped him anymore.
Okay.
Or you might have helped him only to hurt him.
Yeah.
That's what he believes right now.
That's
Or
fine.
she believes.
Listen, baby. Daddy wouldn't do that to you. No, I'm just kidding. I would.
You could heal it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I should.
oh, sorry, Guinevere. Here, drink this potion.
I will. I will create. I will create two cobalt. Cobalt undead.
Okay. The two kobolds rise
Yeah.
as you want zombies? Yeah, I think that'd be zombies.
Yeah. I'll get the zombies.
Just the other creatures that you had for the kobolds works. Or zombies. Okay, they rise up. And you see Tad.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
No Name.
there goes my dominate person, right? Because it's Votag. Now there can't be two, or unless you have to roll, I guess maybe.
No, one of them is your Tag.
Yeah, one of them's Watag. Watag and this guy, I think they go after. They go next.
They
round,
go after
right?
you.
They go next.
Okay.
You can cast
yeah.
each course between bonus action. The creature's under your control for 24 hours, at which it stops. I'm not sure if it goes. If you issue no commands, the creature only defends itself. You decide the action the creature will take where it will move, but I'm not sure if it goes. Oh, it goes at the same. They go at the same time as each other.
Yeah. They can go right after you, and it works.
Okay. So that was my turn, and I'm gonna have them attack. Is he flying?
Nope, we're all on the ground.
All right, so I'm gonna have him attack, and I guess they're gonna be one of them will have. They're gonna throw dagger or whatever the swords. They'll try to chop it with the swords.
They'll pick up their ladles and swing them at them.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
So
roll their whatever their. Do you have a zombie stat blocker?
I do.
I can pull one up.
I got it right here.
You're trying to hit an AC of 22.
Yeah, with a ladle.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll just Okay, so this is gonna be a really of what?
22.
Oh, great. So 17. They both go at 17.
Okay, they both miss on 17.
Yep.
They swing at the ladles.
Yeah.
Tag. Frederick, what are you doing?
Frederick.
Evil's gonna turn. His last bit, Frederick, was delicious. Gonna attack the dragon again. Hits.
Hey.
Go. Whoa. Oh, I got 3 16s on my dice. So lots of damage. 12 plus 8 is 20 plus 11, 31 plus 5, 36 plus another 5 is 41 plus 16 is 47, 57. Okay. Ooh, close. Alrighty. Spencer, roll me a d5.
Okay. That'll be a d20 divided by 4,
Uh,
or d10
wait,
divided by
what
2.
I?
1d5.
Oh no, wait, what I? No, a d6. Sorry, said the wrong thing.
4.
4. Luckily, the breath weapon doesn't come back.
Wow.
5 or 6, it comes back, but it's going to swipe at the white dragon again. Take care of this, then we'll talk. Hits, hits, hits. Let me just see how much. 19. Oh, I think this knocks me out. I'm 333. Okay. Plus 12. Oh, I'm still up. Oh, I'm at 1 hit point. And out. So he swipes me for a crap ton of damage, and my white dragon form falls.
Oh boy.
And you see Evil standing right in front of this ancient red dragon. Oh shit. That's not the right accent.
No, it was not. He's French.
He's French.
French Canadian.
Oh, excuse me. This is not what I'm looking for. How dare you take me out of my levy? Alrighty. I have you on my initiative tracker as King Volnag. So every time it comes to your turn, I want to say, alright, it's your turn, King Volnag. Alright, Doomhand. He is looking rough.
Running.
She is looking rough.
I guess I have a couple spell slots left. Let's do another Ray of Sickness, level 2. Just level 2.
Okay. Alright, so it's 48.
Yeah.
It's an attack.
Yeah.
Let's go. Do this.
Where's my thing? But hold on. On a hit, so you make a ranged spell attack against target. Okay. Let's go, baby. Oh, 19.
Just misses. Anything else?
On a hit, the target takes 2d8 and must make on a failed save. No. I'm gonna say there's no more. No, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
And then my zombies are gonna go over and run
attack.
over and attack. And sort of the zombies are gonna try to get its attention.
Okay.
By hitting them with and biting. They're gonna try to bite and hit.
Okay.
I guess it's a slam weapon, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's a natural 1. So go ahead and tell me what happens with that.
So you go to bite with you go to bite and they bite the nail of the claw
Nice.
and their teeth just crack and fall out.
Nice.
So now their bite is bludgeoning damage.
To themselves. Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
And, but they're yeah, that's hilarious.
Okay. Evil is gonna be terrified. Oh Oh shit. That's what I said again. It was still a terrible accent. Well, let me get out of here and not deal with you anymore, Guinevere. I have no time for you. I will eat your heart out and devour you. And I'm going to cast Bigby's Hand at, fuck it, let's go 8th level. Let's go. And I'm going to swing this hand. I'm going to try and grab the dragon's tail to grapple the tail so I can pull it. I'm going to make my athletics check against the dragon. Wish me luck. I'm going to have you roll the dragon.
Nice.
You get a +10. I get a +8.
Of course, I got a 12.
12 total?
No.
Rolled a 12?
Yeah.
Okay. So this hand grabs the tail and it's trying to grab it. It's just slipping a little bit on it. And then Evil is going to attempt to run away. Turn and see like a Jack Sparrow run as he goes by you. Ah! Dragon will take a tail swipe at Evil. Let's go. 26 to hit for 18 damage. Okay. 18. Let's do this. Damage. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now the dragon. It's going to turn. See these zombies. Actually, roll me another D5.
A
Or
D6.
D6.
4.
4. Okay. Good. It's going to turn. It's going to claw at these two zombies. And what's their AC?
7, I think. 8.
Oh, he hits them both.
Nice.
And in 2 claws, they both go down. They're all unconscious on the ground. And then she's going to start to step towards you.
Great.
You, giving you a weird eye. You helped me and then lied to me. I like you. It's going to look up and tail swipe me again from over your head. Give you a little wink.
It's kind of likes me.
And 35 hits. Another 16 damage. Okay.
Um,
Now does you.
I'm gonna be like, oh, you like me? I'm gonna grab its under chin, and I'm gonna look into its face, and I'm gonna shocking grasp it.
Grasp. Okay, I'm going to give you advantage because you lured it in with your,
My finesse.
yeah, with your
Okay.
guns.
Oh yes. Okay. The first one was an 18, but the second one was a 32,
Nice. Yeah, hell yeah.
and that'll
Let me get that
be
damage.
another 30 damage. And since it is a cantrip, I'm going to add my last
Another 10.
bit of that juice for another 10, so that's 40 damage.
40. It is looking rough. And after this, you still see like your hand on its jaw. Ah, you have no love for me, you asshole. I'm going to eat your face. And Titan Tamer is going to grab that orb out of his pocket again. Don't fuck me now. And he's going to start to form another snowball and throw the snowball
Oh, do it.
at the dragon.
Oh my god.
Natural 1.
Nice.
Dice jail. I'm listening to you. Dice
Yeah.
jail. It's away. Unless the dragon rolls. All right, and then my bonus action, my 8th level Bigby's Hand is going to try and punch it. It's just my stuff for a 10d8. So it's now I hit him for 20. Oh, do I? No,
Did you kill
I
it?
hit him. I barely hit him.
Oh my
No,
god.
almost. I'm just gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll on here because it's 10d8. I don't wanna. 89 damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, wait, no, not 89. It's 60 on the dot.
Nice. He's
Okay. Okay. This ancient dragon gets nailed with this, dodges the snowball, and then this hand comes from behind it and just nails it in the back of the head. And it's standing there. I, I saw love. I saw you and you betrayed me. How are you gonna kill this dragon?
um
Dagoth Doomhand.
I'm gonna ask it, what god do you believe in?
The gods are all bitches, and they all deserve to die.
That's weird. We could have been friends.
Snap his neck.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me just a flat D20.
3.
3. So you go to do this and your hand slips a little, but you finally get it, and you start to pull. The dragon collapses right in front of you. You're holding its head.
Nice.
The last breath of flame smoke poofs out. That giant eye that you first saw slowly closes. And then opens again. No, kidding. But you can feel, you're sitting there holding Guinevere, and you could feel that elemental essence beginning to fade from it. Is there anything you wish to do to this dragon at this moment as Agoth Doomhand, the repeater?
Um,
Do you want to create
a zombie version of itself. Or
what would Agoth Doomhand, the Agoth Doomhand, the repeater, do with a dragon's corpse that you wooed and then found commonality with?
clone it with some sort of necromancy
Okay.
cloning.
So Evil insists, or as you're sitting there, Evil slowly goes around and carves out, and he pulls this heart out of the dragon. And he's saying, this is what I need for my magic. Thank you. Thank you, Doomhand. I am forever in your debt, and you will have your army once I have the portal opened. I will be in touch. And you see Evil pull this dragon heart. Let me get my pen.
Dun, dun, dun. To be continued? Are you good to be continuing our solo
No.
quest?
No,
okay,
we're at
okay.
the end. So we're just doing the final wrap up. He pulls
okay,
this heart
okay.
over here and starts beginning to prep magic and other spells and stuff around it, while you're doing whatever you're doing with the dragon corpse, creating a necromantic
Yes.
Agoth Doomhand, and it slowly comes back dark and black.
Yes.
But you do see this gaping hole where its heart was, and in that space you see a blackness pulsating in space, almost like a shadow heart pulsating there
in the inside the hole.
in the open space of your black Draco Lich's heart. Yeah.
Well, I obviously investigate.
Well, you can go over and you can
I
touch
go over
it.
and I touch it.
You go to put your hand through it. It looks shadowy, and as your hand is there, your hand blends into the shadow some bit, but it almost feels real, feels solid underneath the shadow. And as you touch this heart, Draco Guinevere comes down and nuzzles her head against you endearingly. You now have a ancient black, I'm gonna say it goes to black from its death. Or not necessarily bath. Ancient skeletal Draco Lich under your control.
Nice.
And you spend some time here, and Evil is able to. He says, "You are free to go whenever you wish. I will be here a little bit longer. Feel free to come visit me in Dison anytime you like."
Thanks.
oh.
Goodbye.
I forgot one moment. Here, and he'll pull out his bottle of wine from Lavigny Vineyard. Here, take a sip. It is the most delicious wine you will ever taste.
He sips it.
He sips it. Okay, and over the course of the next 100 years, you and Evil are able to be in touch. And Evil is in, so you get to know Evil's whole like scheme.
Yeah.
So he reveals all this too. He is a not necessarily follower, but worshiper of Orcus.
Mm-hmm.
He is attempting with this Dragonheart to open a portal to Orcus's realm in the Abyss and try and gain favor with Orcus to be promoted to one of his lieutenants. Or just gain power and build up in the ranks of Orcus's army. And as the portal is opened, some 99 years later, demons of varying sizes start appearing in the Wandering Mountains.
Nice.
It's like you guys fought. Came from this portal that you helped open.
Nice. Sick.
Well done. You have survived. You did not need to repeat. Agoth Doomhand gains inspiration for the next fight he has.
Wow. That's hilarious.
And
very well done.
You have a friend in Evil who now goes by the name of Titan Tamer instead of Beaumont. And you have another evil friend that you get to hang out with.
That's awesome.
And once you take over, once we're out of the mountains, you're going to have a demon army at your disposal.
And that goes into all of the... And you have to fight one.
Yep.
Listen, that's how you play two-player D&D. That was awesome.
Yep. Thank you for joining us for this flashback into the history of Agoth Doomhand and Evil Titan Tamer.
Roll high and subscribe.
Join us in 2 weeks for the next installment when we get back to the main campaign and see what our party does exploring this Titan that we just found.
That was hilarious.